حسین جان شروع کنی
آره all right
رو
نه الان روی لایف هستیم، یه صحبت میکنیم قبلش، یه مسابقه کوتاه میکنیم، بعدش میریم داخل بازی.
We are live now.
Okay.
Yes, we're live.
Hello everyone. This is match 6 of the Battle for the Galaxy with Amir Golegolab from Iran, Grandmaster from Iran actually, and Mochy has a actually good opinion about Amir Golegolab as last time said to me. So I hope this is a good match. Mochy, what do you think?
Well, I mean, it's the first time for me to play him, but I know he's a very strong player, and I'm very excited. And people say he's the best Iranian backhand player, or maybe best in the world. You know, we will figure it out. So let's
Yeah.
see.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Amir.
امیر خان میگن که خوشوقتن از آشنایی با شما و قبلا با شما بازی نکردن و میگن که خیلی از دوستان توی دنیا میگن بهترین بازیکن ایران هستی و بذاریم ببینیم واقعا اینطوری هست یا نه، شاید هم بهترین جهان باشی. چیزی داریم بگین امیر خان؟
از قول ازشون تشکر بکن، محبت داره ایشان، اینطوری هم نیست، دوستان لطف داشتن، بهترین ایران که نیستم، شاید جزو 10 تا پلیر خوب ایران باشم، وگرنه بهترین نیستم. از من بهتر امیر اشراقی هست و خیلی از دوستان دیگه اگر بخوایم اسم بیاریم زیاد هستن. حالا دیگه اسم نمیارم که خدای نکرده سوء تفاهم نشه، ولی مطمئنا از من بهتر هست. موچی خودش یکی از بهترین بازیکنان دنیاست، یا بهتر بگیم بهترین بازیکن دنیاست. همیشه بازیاشو نگاه کردم، از بازیاش درس گرفتم، الگو بوده برای من. خیلی خوشحالم که باش بازی میکنم. این بازی برای من 2 سربرده، جز معدود بازی هایی که واقعا برای من 2 سربرد محسوب میشه، چه بردش چه باختش هیچ فرقی نمیکنه. اگر ببازم به بهترین بازیکن دنیا باختم، اگرم ببرم بهترین بازیکن دنیایی نبردم، چون که مطمئنم باز هم راه زیادی دارم تا بهترین بازیکن شدن. شکی توش نیست. با یکی بازی و 3 بازی اینا مشخص میشه که من بهتر از ایشان باشم، شکی تو این موضوع نیست. فقط یک چالش، یک بازیه که امیدوارم که خوب بازی کنم، مخصوصا من که موچی همیشه عالیه، که تمام هموطنان خوشحال بشن.
Okay. He says I'm not that good. Actually, he's a little bit humble, and he says there's a lot of players in Iran better than me, or like maybe Amir Ashraghi and some other players. And it's a real pleasure to play with Mochy. It's a win-win for me, because if I win, I learn something from you, and if I lose, I lost again against the best player in the world, and it's a pleasure, and I hope to have a good match with. I can hear myself.
Yeah, somebody I think opened up a YouTube.
Okay.
Thing, and you can.
And let's figure out. Okay, Justin, what do you think about Amir?
No, I'm excited for sure.
Yeah,
I've recently played with a few Iranian backgammon players, and I can say for sure they are very strong players, and I look forward to this match highly. Definitely look forward to it. I'm happy he could join us on stream, so everyone can see the strength of the game, and I'm looking forward to this battle happening right now. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's really great how we can just have people all over the world just join each other in a stream. I mean, none of us are in the same country right now that are on stream. Mochi's in Tokyo. I'm currently in London. We've got you in Istanbul, right? And Amir's coming in from Iran right now. It's being broadcast to everyone in the world with that cares about backgammon, of course.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic.
It reminds me of what the great Falafel said about the game, to gather all the nations together. Okay, let's get into the match. Okay, Amir Khan, آماده ای؟
بله
عالی. میتونی الان همین میتینگ رو شما قطع کن، بازی رو بساز.
Good match, Amir. Good match.
بازی خوبی باشه.
Good match.
Good match.
So I drop off from Skype.
Yep. Thank you.
See you later.
All right, it's just you and me now.
Yep.
I think Amir has opened up the match and Mochy has joined, so let's
Really?
go into match 1. Yeah, they've got it going already. And Amir starts off with a 3-1, so of course he's going to make the 5-point after the pleasantries of the GG. 6-2 split, of course. I think this is one where you split with the 3 and play the 4 down. Seems reasonable. Duplicates the 2s to hit, and if he hits with the 2, then he can't make the anchor with a 6. Seems okay. Two up, okay. This is probably fine. It's less fine after double 3s, but, you know, it is what it is. So, what's the choice here?
You are freezed.
All out for defense, and now he gets to make the anchor, and now he's hoping to roll a 6 again. He does, so he should make the anchor. All right, see, now that he rolls a 4, he's not even sure if he wants to hit. You know, these are some of these hit or no-hit situations, and because he's outboarded, he chooses not to hit. I think that was a very good decision. I think hitting would have been unwise. 6-2. This just goes straight to the 5-point.
Okay.
And we find ourselves in a mutual holding game. 13-8 and just 5-2. I don't really think Mochy wants to hop off of his anchor yet. Double 6s makes the 1 point. Not a very good roll in my opinion. Those guys are still stuck back on the 18, and now he's up by 1 million, which makes him want to volunteer sooner than later. Being stuck back there isn't very good. This is a tough one. You could choose to make the point and just slot the 7. Just thinking about that, or just going to the 3. Yeah, okay. I'm not entirely sure. I think I might have just made it. There's no guarantee you're going to make it now, but the downside is he rolls a 3 and covers, and you just lose, so...
So, I'm a little bit off of the match. I'm back.
6-4. Okay, I just break the 8-point, I think. And now 5-2, okay. Maybe it's time to go now? Maybe?
So, who do we got in the chat?
Maybe he breaks with the 18 now. Seems like a good time. The guy's got double blots, and what else are you going to do? Bury to the ace or break the 8? It's just... looks like it's going to get worse. But, yeah. 6-3. Okay, this is a great shot. It hits and covers. One of them. This is where you cross your fingers now, and of course you get to hit and cover. Welcome to the internet.
Come on, with those, of course.
No, I'm kidding. And I was playing at a Chouette here in London, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, these dice happen in real life too. See, now double 4s,
Oh.
the worst number on the dice.
Yeah.
right? If he doubles, he probably just wins the game. Now look at this number.
Yeah.
Now he has to play break the 5. Now he can't get a cube in. Now he's likely losing. Well, does he roll the 6? No, no
Nope.
6. This is a terrible number. Maybe he gets the cube again? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. All right. I like it. Playing with gusto. No thought about this cube. He just goes, look at your position and look at mine. Even though he's losing the race by 60 pips.
Yeah.
A lot of players miss cubes like that. They base everything on the race instead of the position. And they go, well, I'm down 60 pips. How can I cube?
Yeah.
The guy's at the edge of the prime, but the real question is, how is he going to get around?
Yeah, okay.
6-2 hits. No 6, okay. So I would just come out to the 18. Can't stay there. Now 6-5 happens. This is unfortunate. You're just playing 2 down, or are you going to hit on the ace as well? What is this? Okay. The ace hit. Decreases the number of numbers that will hit on the 5. Now he gets to make the 5. 6-2, just in and out. No. Yeah. He's down so much, but the other 6 just makes the 3rd blot. I don't know how that helps. It does unstack the 13, but
it unstacks. Actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
mean,
wasn't sure too.
I was thinking about it. It's generally against your game plan to continue to run when you're down in the race, but I guess with 5 checkers there, the unstacking.
I hate the ace hits. Dave Zick says.
I think he has to maybe break the 5 and make the ace. This is like a thing where you can just try to blitz the guy off the board and pick up both guys, or maybe you can just break the 4 and do it.
Break the 4 and what? And step up with both?
Yeah, you can hit both guys and make the ace point, and then choose what you want to do with your last ace.
Okay.
And go for the blitz that way.
I thought maybe you mean switching from 4 to 3?
Yeah, that's an option too. I think the problem I have with that is that maybe there's just fewer covers for the ace point than there is for the 4 point. But Amir is definitely thinking of the best way to hit 2. And he chooses your way, so I'm probably wrong. And now...
Now?
Is it too good or is it not good enough?
I don't think so.
It certainly looks good enough. Certainly looks good enough.
I would cube as well. Even though I'm a aggressive player to play for gammons, I think I'm too good to double.
There's 10 guys in the zone. Mochy has his 5 point, but there's another blot somewhere. You know, don't give it away.
Okay.
There's always another game until there isn't.
Yeah.
You know? This just makes the bar. Okay, Mochy's going to need to roll better numbers.
Better numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you're the #1 player in the world, if you don't roll good numbers, you can't win. That's just how the game goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware that with the dice involved, there's a combination of factors that really go into play. Now here, you could hit or you could anchor. One sends another guy back, which would help out in the race, since the race is pretty close. The other one stabilizes the position, and now he gets hit back. I'm not entirely sure about. Yeah, the hit's probably fine. The double twos, I think I just make the 4-point. Seems to be what I generally do, is I just make structure over loose hits with double twos. I can see how that just benefits more long-term, constraining the back checkers here. I think.
But maybe he could use his advantage because of the better board.
Yeah, the better board by making the 4-point will pay off more in the future, I think. You know, now those two back guys are really going to have a hard time getting around. And now you've got this 5-4, so, I mean, looks like you're just going to hit on the bar. I don't see what else you can do.
And there's going to be maybe a cube. No, not yet. Could be.
Doesn't look terrible. Maybe for money I would. But at the score being up a little bit, I'm not entirely sure. You do have 3 guys back. Your structure is pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe at an even score seemed a bit light to me at the moment. So the 5 comes in and the 2 has to hit again, or else you're dead.
This one is the cube.
This one feels a little better.
Better.
than the last one.
Yeah.
Because now now Amir can double hit from the roof, and he could hit the guy on the 4, or he could hit
nothing.
nobody. Yes, this is always an option.
Oh yeah.
Those are the numbers I roll.
Yeah. Don't worry, Amir.
So,
Don't worry, Amir. I've got something for you. This is what I've got for you.
See it because of your virtual background.
No. It's good on YouTube.
Nope.
It's good on
now
YouTube.
You're invisible.
I'm using my camera on the YouTube stream.
You got a different camera on the YouTube stream.
This is the first lesson I've learned.
Multi-camming.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're on some other site. So what are we doing with the 4 here? This is tough. I mean, I really just want to make the anchor. You have no idea how bad I want to make the anchor. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I like this a lot. You think that's bad? This was going to be my play.
No, I meant that bad you want it.
Yes, I really want the anchor.
Okay.
I really, really, really want the anchor.
I
have this saying where I go, the 4-point is not the 5-point.
Yeah. But
if I have the option to make the 5-point or make the 4-point, I don't care on what side of the board it is, I generally lean towards making the 5-point. Because the computer understands that the 4-point is not the 5-point, especially on the other side of the board when they've got 10 checkers there.
That's a good point.
Things could go poorly.
That's a good point. Thanks. Yeah.
No, you're welcome. Long story short, the 4-point is not the 5-point. As long as you understand this, things will be okay.
Yeah, but that was interesting, you know? Yeah.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
No, I mean that was good, you know? For me, maybe it's too obvious for you, but for me it's cool, you know?
Well, I'm happy I could help.
Oh, thank you.
The volunteer, okay. Now we just play 13-7 and cover the 4. Okay, this is a great roll. We get to make the outside point. Double 6s, not
terrible.
What Mochy was looking for. But he does get to come out with 2 and down with 2.
Either ways.
Yeah, you can't stay there anymore. You just have to play this, terrible 3-point game.
Maybe he could. Maybe.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can stay there. I don't think you can. I think you just got to come out and down and just make the bar and just sit there and just take it like a man, you know? There's nothing else you can really do.
Yeah.
It's difficult to try to hold a double anchor now when the race is this close, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He has no choice. 2 down, and now he slots 3. This is the chance he has, right? Just to try to make things awkward here. Maybe he just never fills in the 5, right? Now he makes the 6 prime.
Yeah.
Okay, he does fill in the 5. Now he
That
gets
was a
to
good
make
moment.
the 2. And now he just goes to the ace point, right? I think. Oh, he goes to clear it. Maybe this is okay. I don't like, yeah, this is probably fine. There were awkward numbers the other way. But now he comes out with double 6s. But this isn't like, look at the race now. Wow, it's a lot closer. Yeah, this is one of the things that you avoid when you just go to the ace point there. You get to hold your structure a little bit longer, but especially against a guy like Mochy with these dice, you know? Don't forget to get your monthly subscription, guys.
What do you think about his live dice?
Now he's getting the 2 1s.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you see? You see? Now there's 8 checkers left for him, and there's 9 checkers left for the other guy, and you're
he's trailing. Yeah.
Cube. I double. I triple. And Mochy wins.
That was clear pass, right?
Yeah. He's down a lot. I mean, Mochi's on roll, plus the other guy's down a checker, and he's up in the score. Losing that just
and a
doesn't
gap
seem,
on the 3.
Doesn't seem nice. Doesn't seem good. Here he can just make the 20-point anchor. I hate using all of them to make that, but he's already done all the other stuff with the 2s, right? He's made the 11 and he's made the 4.
Yeah.
And coming to the 9, but staying on the 22 doesn't seem to make sense. So
he's thinking about cube.
He is. I would not double.
Ooh. And that's a market
but now
loser.
you wish you did.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to cube. He's going to come out to the 18. This is the only way you get to maybe accept this.
I don't think so.
It's only
Why
down
would
5 pips. He's not on the roof.
But he's gonna get hit.
Maybe.
And
oh. Does he get hit with it?
No.
He
doesn't.
He doesn't always get hit. He's not on the roof, and the race is pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay, well now this still stinks though. Now he has to come all the way around. This was a distinct possibility. We all knew this.
And he's gonna come out with both.
Well, he's thinking about this. He's also thinking about making the bar and restraining the last checker.
Oh, yeah, that's an option too.
One play creates something solid with less volatility, but the other guy, uh-oh. You see, this is the downside to that one play. Double ones is the greatest roll in the history of mankind.
Ouch.
Now, he wishes he made the bar, despite the fact that making the bar could have been an error. But this is what happens when you do the one-ply rollouts, you know? You just go, that's what happened in this game. I knew I should have made the other one.
Yeah.
We don't know what the guy's going to roll.
Yeah.
You just have to do what you think is right.
Sometimes you make the best play, but
the dice punish you.
Yeah.
But it's just a probability game. It's about thinking about the likelihood of what's going to happen and what's going to play better overall on average. Not
That's right.
particularly what's going to happen in this one game, right?
That's right, yeah.
This one game doesn't mean anything when it comes to whether or not your play was right or wrong. It's just about increasing the likelihood of good results. And now Mochy is a dog in this game. Woof woof. He is a dog in this game. I mean, guess he's going to go to the 2-point. Okay, what is this? I didn't see this play. This is good.
It's going to be a cube.
This is fine. Wow, okay, I still take if he cubes. I still take if he cubes. The fours cover and the fours also come out. Mochy still has a 4 points blocking him. He passes.
I would pass too.
Ah, no, no, no. Okay.
What?
That was it. That was a recube, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You thought it's
Okay.
a double.
Initial cube.
Okay.
I always think about things for money too, and I go, well,
Yeah.
it's only money.
Yeah.
It's only money. My structure's worth something. But I guess at the recube, it's just maybe a bit too expensive to lose
Yeah.
that game.
Middle finger formation. We didn't catch it, Max Urban. I pass slightly. I drop. People are dropping the cube too.
Yes, well, I'm a taker.
Yeah. Mochi is a big taker too.
Mochy likes to take cubes, so if he
Yeah.
didn't take, he must know it's a pass.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Especially the recube.
Mm-hmm.
The recube. I'd like to see what it's worth for money. Just for my own personal reference,
Yeah.
5-2 makes the point. If anybody in the chat wants to look that up for me, I am looking at the chat. That would be nice. Thank you. Okay, so what's the question here? Whether or not he stays back or comes all the way up? I think maybe you could enter on the 24 and play the 2 down. It still gets hit just as much. It's just a 6-1 versus a 6-3, but then you do have extra numbers that'll make the 5 point on the other side of the board. I think one of the issues with stepping up is that he has numbers that point on you as well. Okay, good. He made my play, which means I now have a higher chance that I was right. And here I would still make the 5 over the bar. Double ones gets to make it. That's good. And what do we do with the other ones? Just lift, huh? Okay. I was thinking about stepping up for this instance here where he gets to make the bar.
Yeah. Maybe that was the play.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. We will see shortly.
Yeah, I think that was obvious to step up with aces and make the 5 point. I don't know.
Okay, so any 6, he's going to miss his market. He is really stripped on the outside, but he does have 3s and 4s that can play. Okay, well, that was instantly punished by double 4s. Instantly punished.
Yeah. Cube. Doron Claxton says cube.
Was that maybe at the score? I guess. I don't know. I guess. His position is so stripped, it seems likely to be okay, but after double 4s, you start to second guess your life,
Yeah.
And so what? He just points on him? Is that the idea? You just make the ace now?
He doesn't have any other plays.
Because that's the only way to really keep the 5 prime intact, and maybe you roll a 6 next. Who knows? But you cube, so now you got to live with it.
Yeah. But there's no other play than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, who knows what you might find if you look hard enough. 6-1, okay, out and hit.
Hits. Oh.
And now this is the money roll right here.
This is
and
scary.
You hit back, yes. And you fan, and now you're dead.
Ow.
But you don't cube. Okay. And now, does the 3 hit?
Oh,
2-3.
it's
And now he fans. Okay, and Mochy rolls another 6. This is strong.
super strong.
I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if the 3 was supposed to hit there. I don't know.
He played it quickly. Oh,
Maybe the gammons don't really get enough for him. Mochy just rolled a 2-6, of course. Don't forget to get your subscription today.
a lot of different ideas. Too
Double
good.
6.
Recube.
Wow, so Mochy chooses to not go for the gammon play. He goes just for the play to win the most games. And I think maybe... Ooh. Okay, chooses to stay there. Maybe the gammon wins aren't so high, and so he gets to stay. But now he gets to pick and pass.
Really?
Yeah! Mochy does want to win a G here, despite the fact that it's very low. It would be nice.
But he gives him some better time? Better timing to
Yes,
keep
he
his
also gives
board?
himself more numbers to win a gammon.
Yeah, like this one? Yeah.
He really would like to win a G.
Yeah.
How funny would that be, you know? All of a sudden you're at Crawford, right? That's why I was really considering the double 6 play that hit and made the 2, because...
I see. So now...
Just because it stopped a lot of guys on the outside as well, but getting hit back would have been bad. But there's no gammon win here, so now the score is tied, 3 away.
Mad game.
Yeah, that was wild one.
Yeah.
Wild. Level 6, okay. Another strong start for Amir. 5-2. The 2 probably comes in, and then you slot the 5 point. I think.
I would play to 20 and 8. 10 to 8.
I like slotting the 5, just because I might get to make it next, and then that would deter some future action. I do like generally splitting higher up.
Oh.
Wow, Mochy went for this. I did not see this play. If this is the play, then
What a play.
Then what a play. I was gonna say then my name is Aureliano Bustamante, but okay. 3-2. He could just make the 5, or he could go all out and double hit, but I generally go for just making the point. Okay, he gets hit back. Four, 6, no anchor, more pain, more pain. Three, 1, double hit. Four, 2, he gets to enter with both, and 5-1. Ah, he gets to make both outside points. No hitting. Very strong.
Maybe it's a little bit too early for him to cube.
He's already doubled?
Yeah, I mean the cube he made was too early maybe? I don't know. Because the game has got complicated.
I don't know. So it was 3 away, and I know Thomas Tenlin once posted a position on the Facebook strategy group for Backgammon Galaxy where he goes, I know this isn't a legal position, but if you have just rolled double sixes and the other guy is still in the starting position, but you're on roll, it's like just barely a cube or just barely a no double. And so the reference I've always used after the double sixes for whether or not I choose to cube is my opponent's position better or worse than the starting position?
Mm-hmm.
And at 3-away, 3-away, maybe it's one of these situations where you cube a little bit earlier than you would at a normal score or for money. So this 2-4 hits.
Okay, someone is agreed with me. Thank you. Way too early.
Yeah, but who's the person?
Doran Claxton, come on.
You know?
Come on, Doran.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
If John O'Hagan was telling you, then you know, I would you know. If Colonel Sanders is giving me a chicken recipe, I listen, you know?
Yeah.
If if Dave Chappelle's teaching you how to tell a joke, that's one thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But
There's John O'Hagan in the chat as well.
Oh.
Okay, I haven't noticed. He's been.
You know, my fiance is a doctor, and if you want medical advice, go to her. But if you want to know how to play a 4-2 or a 5-3 in certain positions, you know, maybe I'm the one you ask. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Oh. now I can feel that when someone says he's from New York, that what he means, because they are absolutely easy to say anything to anyone. Feel free, you know.
Listen, this is how we grew up, though, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
You had to be able to take a joke in order to give a joke.
Yeah, sure.
And if you were too sensitive, you didn't make it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 4-2. Can I roll again? Is there another play besides just going to the 4-point?
Apparently not, and comes
Now
out.
he comes out. Okay, double twos. Of course.
Of course.
3-1. Yes. Okay. Maybe you come in on the ace and slot the 3. This seems reasonable. He's hoping to roll a 5. He wants one really badly. Or is he going to make the 2? I don't know about making the 2. Mochy's known for rolling 5-4. I don't know if you know that. Oh, close.
That was
4-3.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, too close for me.
Yeah.
This is not a good shake. Two 1 makes the 1 point. He really wants that 5 or 6 now. Okay, the 6 comes. 2-1, he just clears the 8 point. Just trying to bring it home.
Okay. So he's way too ahead in the.
Sufficiently now. Yeah. Doesn't need to keep the structure. In certain positions, you kind of ask yourself, who's holding who here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, do you want to clear the points? Is the race close? Are you holding him, or are you so far ahead in the race that he's really holding you, and you really want to just clear those points and make it easy for yourself to get home?
I see.
I think in the other position it was close, you know, from the other game. where it
Yeah.
was similar, and he ended up breaking the 6, and Mochy ended up rolling 2 double sixes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
But here he's up by a lot to where he doesn't want Mochy to roll double sixes, but he can survive it.
Yeah.
Maybe he does want him to roll double sixes, then he can get out of there, you know?
Not yet. Actually, it's gonna be only 3 pip right now. It's if he rolls a double 6, he's gonna be good to win the game. Even he comes out
The problem
with
is
both.
Mochy never just rolls 1 double six, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's going to come out with both because racing is likely his best chance to win this game. There were no numbers on the other side of the board that were going to leave a shot anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, and the only thing that could happen is maybe the guy is a lucky pointing on you or a lucky pick and pass.
Aces, deuces. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you just enter the race when you look at the long-term
Mm-hmm.
feasibility of you getting a shot in that position.
Dave says, "Is that like the Doyle Bronson 10 deuce?"
No, I just made that up.
Katrin Tofangdar in the chat as well. Welcome to the game. Who else do we got? Mehdi Tahami in the chat.
So we're at Crawford now. Mochy cannot
No,
use the cue.
no, it's not Crawford. It's not a 7-point
Oh,
match.
it's not a 9.
Justin,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Why do I always forget the score?
Classic Justin.
Well, you know, I always forget the score. We know this. You know the
Yeah.
score. I don't know the score. I wish they made the 9 on the side just as big as the 6 and the 4 up here. I really don't, actually. It's just me. You figure after all of these 9-point matches, I would remember that they were playing 9-point matches.
Oh.
I apologize to the guy I made fun of. Also, clearly, look at me, like I don't remember anything. And it's totally fine. It never gets old, me forgetting what the score is.
Yeah.
1-3
Actually,
a perfecta.
yeah.
Oh my
It's gonna be a
goodness.
cube, right?
Okay, it looks pretty strong.
Yeah.
One guy's got a 4-point.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny because if it's about the cube, you always think about money games. And
Always.
if it's about the score, you always about
Just think
thinking
it's a
about
7-point
yeah.
match. It's true. I always think it's a 7-point match. Always.
Yeah.
Because normally all of the UBC stuff
Yeah.
was all 7-point matches, and to me this feels very UBC-like.
Yeah,
And
sure.
so it kind of throws me off a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, sure.
Although I do like the 9-point match. I feel like there's a little more leeway, a little more play involved, I mean, obviously it's an extra 2 points, so there is.
Mhm.
7-point match can be over quickly, very quickly.
Yeah. Most of the tournaments in Iran and Turkey are playing 9-point matches.
I like that. I like 9, I like 11. Anything longer than 11
Is
to me
exhausting.
just seems excessive. Like
Yeah.
they play the 25-point matches. Anytime I see a 25-point match on Galaxy, I just go, oh, rating
Yeah.
booster.
Yeah.
Rating booster. That's like the flag right there.
Yeah.
They should start playing 23 or something.
Yeah,
People get a
sure.
little less suspicious.
And your idea about the rating system was so cool that you said once, maybe you don't remember yourself, but once you said the maybe someone who plays 25-point matches could get less ratings than who plays 3-point or DMPs.
No, you get more by playing more
Na-
rating
right
by
now,
playing
yeah,
25.
right now you get more, but you said it's better to get less.
Yes, for sure you should get less for longer matches.
Yeah.
Because you can just play long matches against people that don't know how to play and still win a ton of points.
Yeah.
Just because you spent more time there. And I'm like, it's just so much harder to consistently win at smaller or shorter matches, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more volatility involved. It's also just, in my opinion, I just could not imagine being able to dedicate the amount of time to playing a 25-point match online.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't know what I would do. I just. 6-5 hits.
5.
Still a dog, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I could lose this match. Two, 1. All right, I got to go answer my door real quick. Take over, Hussein. My girl's outside. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, we got Nigel Clarkson in the chat. Fives. I think he's gonna play, all the way from 20.
All right, what did I miss? Anything good?
Yeah, everything's good. I think Amir could still lose a gammon here.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. But his board doesn't look good at all.
So what is he considering? He's considering popping out? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so.
He's gonna...
Oh, doing this. Seems dangerous, but okay. Seems like a nice idea now. I like it. Okay. Show me a 1 and then it's... Oh! I don't hit. I think I make the 4.
Yeah.
I don't hit. I think I make the 4. That stack needs to be developed. I think I make the 4. Okay, now he rolls another ace. No, not yet. Okay, I thought maybe. Now a 6. No 6. Okay.
Now a 6 could be a crushing number.
Yes, so could a 2. The 2 could be crushing as well for the other side.
Yeah.
He certainly doesn't want him to enter.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you need to roll better than that. 2, 1, okay. Nothing yet. Maybe you leave the 2, 5 and you scooch to the 4-point. No, the 5-point, 6 to... Because you want 5s and some of these other numbers to work. 6, 1, perfecta. Welcome to Backgammon. And now... No, nothing, of course. Nothing yet. I think you have to hit.
No, playing safe.
No, I think you have to hit.
Why would he? Because look at
You
his
need to
look at
roll a
the
6. You can't let him anchor. You
But-
can't let him anchor. Anchoring is bad. Okay, he doesn't hit. I think I would have to hit. Now you have to hit. Oh, nice roll. This is a bad roll. This is a very bad roll. Bad dice. This is what you say to a dog that went to the to the bathroom in the house. Bad dice, bad dog. Double 4s, okay. Now this game is virtually unwinnable.
yeah.
Unless, of
I
course,
think
the
so.
thing happens immediately.
Without
You know what that thing is?
yeah.
I don't want to say it, but it could happen. I don't want to say it out loud, but it could happen.
So sick, cruel game.
Oh, okay. You might have one more chance to roll it. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, he has to leave a shot.
Oh.
Three.
And
Oh.
there's still a gammon.
Ooh, yes, there's still
Yeah.
gammons.
What
The
a
second
game.
guy should be pretty nice to pick
Sick,
up. Okay.
sick game.
He's like, good news, I rolled a 6. Bad news, I rolled the worst 6.
Yeah.
Every other
The
6 was better than that.
yeah.
6-1 didn't leave a shot inside the board. 6-3 didn't. 6-4 didn't. 6-5, 6-6, only 6-2.
What a sick game. Rooting for a Mochy. Dave, you're spelling Mochy funny. Joker Town.
Okay, I don't think Mochi's going to win a gammon here.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, now it's very unlikely. Now it's impossible. Yes, it feels impossible. And now the score is tied again. I remember in the other match, I was like, now it's 3 away, 3 away. Like, I was thinking it was a match to 7. Now it's actually 3 away, 3 away.
Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
noticed that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Score? What's a score? I don't know. I play for money. Leave me alone. What I need is like an LED panel on my wall that'll let me know. Because clearly
Every
just
time.
having it on the screen isn't good enough for me.
Yeah, and every time
That
you
would-
need to
That would
refresh
be
your...
good enough for most, yeah, but not
Yeah.
for me. Okay, he gets hit on the
5,
outside,
6.
of course. Double 1s. So, I think we switch. We might as well put him on the roof. I don't see why not. 4-1 should hit again on the 5.
He's down to 45 seconds. That could be enough for Mochy.
Oh, that's plenty.
Yeah,
Plenty. Sometimes he has this amount of time after the first game
yeah,
and has to blitz
Yeah.
out the rest of it.
yeah,
He does play really fast when he needs to.
yeah.
Okay, he can play really fast. He just chooses not to in a lot of these situations.
And what about
He-
his live matches in money games, or you've been
He can-
playing in New York?
He plays. I think he
Freebase.
just chooses to play slower in these tournament styles because for money he plays pretty quick too.
Okay,
But just in the tournament style he doesn't have to.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
He's got no one to appease. He just wants to play as strong as he can.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the money game scenario there are other factors that need to be considered, and here you just slot the 5 point. I mean that is the play for money. 5-3. I think you just split and play the 5 down.
Another
So
thing
the
though.
score is 2 away, 3 away now, so
Mm-hmm.
he is looking more for gammon winning plays, but still, I think I would still split and play down. And this is really strong.
He gets the 7 point and 5 point and 1 out. No other play.
Well, he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
Okay.
I would hop out and... Oh, no, you can hit 2.
2.
Yeah.
Why not from the 13 just to 7?
Because you can hit 2.
Yeah.
And here Mochy gets to hit 2. He chose not to switch. He chose to
Okay.
keep his structure, which I think was interesting. He could have hit and just switched and left no shots, but he was playing to keep his prime.
That was interesting, yeah.
But keeping the prime, but leaving a blot, I don't know. You know, 2-away, 3-away scores are scores when you're the trailer. You generally want to give pretty early cubes, almost like 2-away, 4-away. If you have an advantage with some gammons involved, which is clearly not the case here. So,
yeah.
Okay, this ace is awful.
The rack.
This ace is really bad. So this is why he's giving the cube here. Just as I said it wasn't the case, then Mochy had to just roll an ace and fan. And now it is kind of the case.
That was aggressive.
Well, he's doing it because of the score. Remember I said the 2-away, 3-away scores are scores where you treat it almost like 2-away, 4-away, which is a very, very early score to cube. And now another ace. This is bad, but he hops out. This is okay. He gets to hit and make the 3. 1-5. Starting to cry.
Not a good number.
Well, he could make the 2 and hit. Or make the 3 this way. Yeah, no, that's what This is a little bit better. It would have been if he didn't hit him.
And I think nothing
and this
goes
is why
well.
This is why he offered the cube in his situation, because this is where the G's happen. And then you cry a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting spot because you could legitimately make the 4 here if you wanted.
No, it's a checker on the bar.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
but
yeah.
you could make the 4 by switching, which is an interesting thought.
Oh yeah.
I just see what I see and I call it out, but but hitting on the outside will certainly get more gammons. My thought was just maybe it denies him the ability to ever try to make that point, you know?
Yeah. Nothing goes well for Mochy.
Can't wait to see the results on this one.
So
Mochy was leading, but now it appears as if he is going to lose this. Oh, shot time! And it makes the 1. This is where double 6s happen, followed by double 6s, followed by more double 6s, and then he still loses the race. Okay, no, okay. He can still win.
Dave confidently says Mochy is playing all of the right moves. How do you know that, Dave?
This is a fairly safe statement to make. Definitely, he is Mochy. You know, even when I think I'm right, when he does something that I'm not thinking about, I then change my mind. Right? This is just normal.
Yeah.
And I like that 6-1 Mochy play because he knows his 6s have to come out, and he wants to cover the 4, so he made the ace to move forward to not duplicate his own 6s. Okay. I see.
He's hoping not to lose
So now the 6 can
Backgammon.
come out, the 5 can cover. He knows he's going to lose a gammon if he doesn't win this game, so he's going to just make his board and just hope for the best. I think the next thing he wants to do is put a checker on the 8 point because it aims at the 2, and maybe he can make the 8 and then make the 2 and just hope for the best. Here. Maybe we just... it's tough. Yeah, he's going for the G. So he takes the guys off. I think you win a gammon every time you don't get hit. So the real question is, what's going to make you win more games? Double 2s. This is strong. Get to clear the next point, but it does get a little funny.
Yeah.
It does get a little funny. Okay, here's a little shot, and he missed. He missed. Okay, he's even as well. He needs to break the 24 now.
Not yet.
Yes.
Look at this.
Because if he rolls an ace, he doesn't get a shot.
But...
No, you have to. Every time you get that situation where there's only the 2 point left, you don't want to make his aces not play poorly, right? Because every time he rolls an ace, he has to hit you on the 1 point, and then you might hit him back from the roof, right? So
I thought maybe if he rolls an ace and he doesn't have an ace, and then he could get the quick classic.
Then you're asking him to roll an ace another time in a row, which is just unlikely.
Yeah.
Right? So you just hope he rolls any ace that's going to give you a chance to win.
Yeah, I was thinking too fancy there.
We're getting real fancy.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's nice to be fancy.
Okay, he gets the hit. Okay. Sorry. I didn't follow the match. Okay.
You were getting fancy on us, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mochy will not win this game, but at least he doesn't get gammon. And do you know how happy he is that he's not gammon?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Very happy. Very happy.
Very happy. But
very happy.
Still, he needs to win.
So now we're
games.
at 1 away, 2 away Crawford, which is a gammon save score for Amir and a gammon go score for Mochy. So Mochy's going to make plays that are going to win more gammons, despite the fact that they might lose more games. And Amir is going to make plays that might win fewer games, but will save more gammons because he does not want to lose this game by gammon because the match will be over. So 1 away, 2 away is one of these classic scores where the play that might win the most games might not be the play the players make. Right? Like here, Amir just has to anchor.
Okay.
There is no other play. No, this cannot be the play because it wins. It loses more gammons, right? It has to. And so at the score, I would just make the anchor for sure. Right? Because now he has to still kind of perform and things are still dancing. Where look at this, right?
Yeah.
Now he could lose a gammon the way things were going before double 5s. Of course, right? But if he just had that anchor, there would be no volatility left in the position. And now you hit on the 24, I think, and play the 3 down. I think you just go balls out.
No.
Why not? I mean, okay, you can enter with... Oh, wrong guy.
It's gonna...
Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Well, this play is easy. Make the outside point and just slot. Oh, what? Why didn't he just make the 10 and slot the 4?
Yeah, that was... Maybe that was the play.
I think he missed it. I think he missed it.
3.
I think he missed it. Yikes. You know, it's funny, right? If he made that play, he blocks double 5s.
Yeah, sure.
And his position would be really funny looking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. It happens. Mochy really needs the 4-4 here. No, no 4-4.
Not this 8.
Wow, I think he just missed that one.
Yeah.
I would bet on that one.
It could affect a lot in the PR wise, right?
Well, it affected a lot in his overall match winning chances based on the sequence.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see how leaving a blot instead of making the point and slotting your next point could be right. But here's 5-3. Wait, what? Yeah, he had to leave a shot. And Mochy missed. Double 6s, last chance for romance. No 2, okay. 5-1, 2 off. Double 4s, this is bad.
Yeah, that's the game.
He's got no winning chances anymore. All right, and we have our match 1 winner. I think.
I think so.
Now it's time to see the PR, so what do you think?
I think both played under 2. Below
Mochy played
2?
a 1.8 and Amir played a 3.8. Okay. So Mochy played like a boss. This is very, very common for the Mochy man. And I think he's going to send us the match file, which I will then open in Extreme Gammon. And then I will share my screen. So clearly Mochy played really, really well. And I just got the file, I think. And I'm going to download this and go over it a little bit.
Yep.
And the next match will start in about 5 minutes.
Right. Here's the chart for the people who missed the results.
My Extreme Gammon is crashing on me. It does this sometimes after I download a file. I don't know why.
We have your full screen.
No, I haven't even downloaded I haven't even opened up the file.
Okay.
Just because my Extreme Gammon crashed on me. So I have to open it up in this way in order for it to work. Just drag the text file in here.
Bravo, both of them. Yep.
And analyze.
Dang,
Cool.
Mochy.
So I can share my screen now. I think.
Yes, Ryan Rebello in the chat as well. Saying Mochy getting his mojo back. And change the players and the board, please.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's swap the board. Now Mochy's on the bottom.
And the bear off, please. Could you do that?
Bear off direction.
Yeah, thank you.
Orientation, bear off. Okay. Yeah, this was an interesting hit or no hit decision. I didn't think it was this clear, but it was actually right to hit here in game 1 with the 4-1. I was not sure about that at all. I thought it was okay not to hit. Are you sure this is the correct direction to go this way? I think you just maybe switch the direction and it looks backwards now, no?
No. It's good now.
Okay.
It's just
And this
Mochy.
was a pretty small pass here. But yeah, I mean, this is one of these crunched board sorts of positions you should just get used to, that even though you're down 50 pips, you can throw this out, because I mean, anytime you just control the outfield and he doesn't roll a 6 immediately, you can just see how his board everything just gets destroyed. In the 4-3, he played 2 up, but yeah, split, whatever, small. Let's just go through the red stuff here. Yeah, Mochy played this 6-2. Remember I said I would just hop out?
Yeah.
Then he played down, and then he goes, well, if Mochy played down, it must be close. But I go, but I don't like playing with 3 blots in this scenario. But sometimes the race tricks you.
Yeah.
Because you can just see that you're down in the race, so why are you hopping out? But also, why are you playing with the 3rd blot? And I have a folder of these positions where you just enter from the roof and have a 6 called Which 6. I just have 60 of these that I just like messed up. And sometimes I just go back through them and try to see what patterns are there. And white with the double 1s, I said you should hit both and make the ace. Yes.
Oh, that was a cool play.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Why, though? Because it's easier to cover the 4 again than it is to cover the 1 point if you get missed.
How did you figure out that play?
You just see enough of them, though. But here's the thing. He's still leaving a blot in his board by making this play, but you only have 5s to cover. Here, if you get away with not being hit, you have 2s and 4s and 9s to cover from here, right? So you just get to cover more.
Yeah.
So if you're leaving a blot anyway, at least you get to cover more if you get missed, which is all you're hoping for anyway. And then with this one also, it has the added benefit of splitting as well, which allows you to go for this guy more if you're missed.
To me, that was just an option, you know, but not the best play. But that's cool.
And here, this was a cube too.
Yeah.
You know, he's up 17 pips, right? So and threats, position, and race. The threats, you know, the guy isn't anchored. We've got a stronger home board. There's another blot out here. So all factors lead towards us giving the cube. And here it was slightly too good. Slightly too good. So I don't think we're going to find many Mochy mistakes here, but let's just go through number 3, the 5-3. This is the one I called too. I said we should anchor.
Yeah.
But the hit happened.
Yeah.
And I said, in this sort of spot, you know, you might just want to lower the volatility and consolidate. You know, if you just make the 20-point anchor, it's something that's permanent, right?
That's
and it's something that just strengthens your position for the rest of the game. And you look at your 20-point anchor versus the guy that has 2 checkers stuck on the 24-point behind your structure that might just improve later on. And you can see how that just permanently improves your game versus the other one, which just allows everything to be up in the air. You know, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the opening roll sequence of 4-3 playing 2 down followed by double 4s, where the best play is just to make the anchor and make the 9-point and not even hit anybody. And similar idea where the structure just outweighs any racing advantage you might have. Yeah, and he's supposed to make the 4 here, and he stepped up with the other one, but the idea is to come here, which is the last one, definitely, because you don't ever want to give the guy good 6s from the roof to hit you in these spots, right?
Yeah.
His 6s are supposed to be his worst number, and if they get to hit, well, then they're not so bad anymore.
That's cool. That shouldn't be that big.
I think it should be. I mean, listen, he gets aces to hit, he gets 6s to hit. It's just not really what you want, you know? You don't want the guy to be able to do that with his 1s and his 6s. Because I don't know how else they play on the other side of the board, you know? And then here, this was a no double. So you said maybe you double here. I go, no, not yet. And he doubled here. And even this was a no double, probably because of the score more than anything else.
Yeah.
Just look at that a little bit deeper. Yep, okay. Small, but still. And he made the anchor and slotted here. Going to the ace was slightly better, but I love how Mochy found this play really easily, right? The 20 is definitely better than making the 4.
Yeah.
The 5 point is not the 4 point. And it's so much more important here because of his structure and how it can attack. And if he makes this as the prime, the game is just over, right? So much so that Mochy just does this and just leaves 2 blots here for the other guy to hit because that's how important this point is in this position. 3-2, okay, he does this. This is fine. The other play was to hit. I think I would have made Mochy's play. I just like playing these double anchor games. Let's see what other red stuff we have before they start again. There were a lot of games. He had the 5-4 here. What's the best play? Ah, to slot the bar. Wow. Ooh. Look at this play. Duplicating the 4 to complete the prime. Duplicating the 4. So the 4 hops out. Volatility central. And then, if he doesn't hit it, maybe he gets to make his 5 prime, and it's like the only play that allows him to take, really. Right? The only play that really allows him to take. You can see that based on what the readout is here, right?
Yeah. Okay, they're ready to start the next match.
Wow, that's pretty good. Wow, what a great play. I'm glad we got to see this one on stream at least before they start. And then the cube here. I said I would probably take, but I like to take. Someone said pass. Someone said it was borderline, and we're all pretty much right, which is nice when this happens. But if he makes the right play, the take is easy. All right, back to the match.
Yep.
Search for Amir again. And is my screen shared or something still, or is that off?
Yeah, no, it's still sharing.
Okay, let's go stop sharing. Is it back to normal now?
Yeah.
Oh, and Amir will start the match when he starts the match, and we will continue from there.
I don't see them.
Neither do I. That was a great play, by the way. I still can't get over that 5-4. That's one of those ones you have to like cut out and save and try to play out later. You know, you take that position and you play it out 50, 100 times, and you'll figure out.
Like the one you did in the back game.
Yeah, with the double fives.
Double fives.
Yeah,
that's definitely impressive, bro. That's impressive.
It's impressive if I learned something. If not, it was just a waste of time, you know?
Of course you're learning something.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, sure.
Who knows? It's not guaranteed, but I'd like to think that I did.
Cool. So the game is created.
Yep. He created the game, and now I will enter. Cool. Enter the dragon. Yes, and somebody said we need XG3 soon. I agree. And I need it to be Mac compatible too. I'm tired of messing around with these PCs.
Yes.
Especially now that Apple has the new M1 chip in their computers. I want that, but I can't justify it if it's not my backgammon computer.
That's right.
You know, I only own PCs because it's not Mac compatible, this program. That's the only reason why I own one. The only reason.
Yeah.
I swear, single-handedly.
But you could use crossovers.
Microsoft in existence.
You could use.
I could, but then you can only open up one instance of XG using these things. I think I've tried. I'm
What do
not
you mean?
sure. A buddy of mine had like parallels on his computer, and like he could only open up 1 XG at a time. Where
Oh,
like
you need
normally I
more.
have like six XG windows open at a time.
What do you want to do? Wow.
Well, listen. Okay, you want to get good, you need 6 XG windows open at a time,
Oh.
and there's no other way.
Yeah.
There's no other way. So to hit or to not to hit, that is the question. You could play to the 5 and anchor, or you could just hit the guy on the 3, and I'm gonna go with the hit. I don't want him to just roll a 5 and link up and be out of there, you know? I've got the stronger board. What is this? What is this? I did not see this play. I feel like Jack Skellington from A Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? What's this? Every time I use this reference, I'm surprised how many people haven't seen A Nightmare Before Christmas, as it was one of my favorite childhood movies. This makes the 3-point. You haven't seen it?
No.
Okay, but I mean, like, even people from like where I'm from, like it's like an American-made movie. It's a classic, in my opinion. They haven't seen it.
Yeah. But I have
Crazy.
seen the Shining movie from Stanley Kubrick.
Yes, me too.
Scared
This
me
is
a
classic.
lot. Yeah.
I think I've owned it on VHS. I owned it on DVD, and then
Oh,
owned it on
cool.
Blu-ray.
Cool, yeah.
It's one of those movies where I've owned it on every sort of format it's come out on. Stanley Kubrick is my favorite movie director too. He's got classics.
Yeah. And
Big fan of like Full Metal Jacket. Such a good movie.
yeah, he's got only maybe 13 movies, and all of them are such a masterpiece.
Except for maybe Eyes Wide Shut, but you know.
Come on. That's a little bit complicated, you know.
It's
Nobody
it's the only
understands
one that left
the
me
movie.
going, meh, meh. Okay, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, whatever. I saw it in the theater as like a child
Oh, cool.
by myself. I just went to like the movies because there was a
By
theater down the
yourself.
street from where I lived at in Hampton, New Hampshire. Yeah, exactly.
Is it
As like a kid.
Actually no strict or any?
Well, they let me in, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Do I think they should have let me in? Probably not.
Okay, cool. You know, people in Iran, in order to watch YouTube in Iran, you have to use VPN.
Of course.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And
Okay, so this is a
aces.
pretty good number. I'm gonna hit outside and make my inner board, I think.
Mm.
I don't know about that last ace.
Yeah, he could step up with
Yeah,
last
I
checker?
thought that would have been a little bit better, just because it gives me the opportunity to exit with a 6, which might be necessary. But then he rolled a 2-6, so it was fine. This is like the worst entering number. It's like
That's
if you
good.
hit, you're playing with 78 blots. If you don't hit, you're just gonna get blitzed off the board anyway. The
Yeah.
question really is this position too good to cube from his perspective? Because it's just impossible to take, but now you roll double 6s, now you wish you doubled. Just come all the way around and cover. And now he's like, why didn't I take the point? Why didn't I take the point? Could have just got the point, you know? But now here you are, in this spot right now, not where you wanted to be. Just make the 3, slot the 2, I think. Yes, this looks okay. 6-4, pay now, pay later. Maybe you pay now. There were some grocery stores in Los Angeles back in the day. Anytime you went in, they would say, you pay now.
They're still saying it.
You pay now.
They say
Okay.
you
And
pay cash.
you pay now. Or you get out. That's right. And I pass. Okay. No need to count this. You're down 15 pips in the race. The hard part is choosing the pay now when you haven't doubled, you know? Normally you pay now after you've cubed.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of before. But there, that just seemed like there was no better time to try to get away with it. The 6 comes out. Okay. 4-1, you just split and make the 5 points. 3-1's a point. It's strong. 6-5, anchor, perfect shot. Ooh, this is a tough one. Like, a part of me just wants to come all the way out so bad, but it just seems really big. But what else am I gonna do? Tough, tough, tough. Is it possible to just run out now? It's a lot of shots. I don't like giving this many shots. Is it gonna get any better in the future? Only time will tell. He couldn't do it. Okay, he would have been missed, but that doesn't mean it was right. 6-3 is not a fun number. You have to put a checker on the 3-point here? Is that what has to happen? And then maybe you come to the 5?
John O'Hagan says cube now. Maybe 2 rolls ago. 2 rolls before that. Could it be a cube?
John O'Hagan also says pay now.
Yeah.
Could this be a cube? It's one of these spots where everything looks really stripped, and the only way he has a game is if he ends up rolling a 6 next roll. Mochy chose against it. It's an interesting spot. Okay, still. Now his board is stronger. I do not step up with the ace. 2-1, okay. I think I just go to the 5-point. Well, as long as he keeps rolling numbers this small, he might still be fine. He either needs the 6 out, or he needs these small numbers, because any 5 or 4 will just ruin his day. Mochy cubes this. Okay.
4-1.
He gets to make the bar. What a great number.
What a great number.
5-3 is death. 4-3, okay.
3-4.
I guess
What
you
about this
just
one?
hit. You just have to hit, right? His board is broken. If he hits you on the ace, it doesn't matter, right? Because he's still stuck behind the prime.
I would run from the 18. I don't know.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I think you got to hit, because if the guy rolls an ace, it's not a big deal.
But
And the guy could just roll like 1-5. Wouldn't that be funny?
because I don't know.
1-4, 1-3.
He likes to be on the bar right now. I don't know.
I think I hit on the ace.
Okay.
I think. I mean, okay, what if you just make your play and the guy just rolls a 6, you know?
He made your
Okay,
play.
double ones. He gets to hit and step up. This is unsavory. 6-5. Okay, okay. What do you do now?
What do you
What do
do
you do now?
now?
I think I just come out. I'm not going to break my prime, I don't think. Because this gives coverage over the 6s. Double ones again, of course, of course. Don't
Come
forget to
on.
pay for your subscription. 6-5, okay, you come out again.
Oh,
Double 3s, okay. Time to resign.
worst number.
6-1 hits, yes, 6-1 hits. 6 down, 1 hit. Don't let him go. His board is nothing now. Okay, no 2-6. Double 3s, this is good news. And silly news all at the same time.
Yeah.
Can you believe the 1 point in the outfield is blocking his double 3s?
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be the funniest loss ever?
They are blocking each other. Yeah.
He's deciding whether or not he wants to leave the blot on the 7 point. He does not want to get hit with a 1-6, but it would create an extra spare to attack on the 1 point. But
Yeah,
this
but
is a really, really, really funny situation.
yeah, but what about ace 5, ace 4?
Yeah,
It's gonna be
what about
terrible.
him?
If he
For
put his
white,
checker
yeah,
on
of
the
course.
ace point, yeah.
Oh, he's slotting the
Yeah.
1 point. I don't know if I would have done that, but okay. That seemed a bit much, but maybe tactically because of the position. But I'm certainly not happy if he rolls it.
Yes, Dave. That's my point too. Where's your Japanese tea? Was it Japanese?
I'm in London now, and let's just say they don't have it as easily accessible here to me, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Double 4s, okay. Shot time, also gammon time. He gets missed, okay. 6 in, out, maybe he'll get lucky. No, seems to be no gammon here. Rolled some big numbers at the end to save it. That was nice. People in the chat are discussing the slot. I didn't really see it, but when he was making it. But if Mochy made it, it's likely to be correct, of course.
This is a good position too to cube. Mochy.
I feel like the take is too easy.
Yeah, but he can play from 13 to improve his board. Okay.
Maybe now.
Yeah.
Before, I think the take was a bit too easy. Now this is not as easy.
Not yet.
Well, he's got a cube now. The guy's behind a 6 prime.
Maybe he missed the cube last roll.
Maybe.
How
it's one of
dare
these
you?
spots.
I'm gonna tell myself, how dare you to question Mochy's play?
How dare you? Who are you to question Grandmaster Mochy? No, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the spot for sure. I just don't know how the guy gets out, you know?
Yeah.
Tough.
5-6 was a great shot.
Although I did lose the game the other day when a guy had 4 checkers back behind my 5 prime and he wasn't even over at the edge. Took a cube with me being on the roof, and I proceeded to, and he took my cube from the roof when he only had like a 2-point board, and proceeded to actually win this game. I just never rolled a 4 or a 5 or a 3. I just rolled combinations of 6-2 or 1-6 for the rest of the game, and made their board just hit me loose like I had nothing, and they just 1-6, 2-6, 3-6. Like it was nothing, and I'm just sitting there flabbergasted, just wondering how people could think online dice are rigged. You know, how could you think online dice are rigged? You must have never played in person. I go, how is this possible? And I just get magnets. The only reason, right? When you're losing online, the online dice are rigged. When you're losing in person, it must be or that's when you start buying baffle boxes. That's when you know you're really superstitious. I'm losing online, the dice are rigged. I'm losing in person. This is why I need to use a baffle box. Because only bad numbers come out of baffle boxes, right?
Yeah.
It's insane, you know?
Yeah. And also, I heard some.
Is it too good? Because this is no, this can't be too good. It's crazy, but he's thinking about the cube though, because he's up 17 pips and doesn't even need to hit to be a favorite in the game, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
But his structure is kind of funny, and he is leading. He's trying to look at his funny numbers to see if he can get away with it.
John O'Hagan said the last game's cube said still a take.
By how much?
I don't know. Maybe it's just his opinion about that.
John O'Hagan's pretty strong, so
yeah.
Okay. I heard somebody say once that from the 4-point it's a take, from a 3-point it's a pass in some of these spots.
Okay.
Where the board will have to crash a lot sooner against the 4-point than it will against the 3-point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But no, there are definitely some spots where you can still take even though you're behind a 6 prime, because the prime might crack otherwise. Double 4s, okay, I think I make the 4. I don't like having this gap here, but I also don't really want to give the guy double 6s out, but what else are you going to do, you know?
It's gonna get ugly if he doesn't play the 8-4.
Yeah, it feels funny. Maybe the only other play is to play one guy all the way to the 1-point to keep it, so he doesn't roll 6s out.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that helps your flexibility, but it's difficult for me to not make and fill in the gap there, you know?
Yeah, and a 5-6, a bad 5-6 as well for Mochy here.
Yeah.
Oh, and a 5-6 here.
From the other side.
Oh.
Wow, that's rude.
Oh.
That's very rude. Oh, 4 cube.
He
Is that all
recuped.
it takes nowadays? Just
He
just an
recuped.
easy 6-5. Now he
Oh.
wishes he kept the prime.
What a goal! Yeah. Oh, what a game!
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, you pressed that Q button with like real emphasis at that moment.
Yeah.
Double. Haha, I
In
got
your
you.
face.
Yeah, so you make the anchor and come down with 2. Double 5s is terrible.
And it's a cube, isn't it?
I don't
Should
think
be
so.
cube. Okay.
I don't think so. So. Okay, 5-4 just makes the 2 point. Okay, you play 2 down. I think I would have made the 2. It still puts a little bit of pressure on the guy that was on the 11 point, but maybe this is better. Maybe not. 6-3 is a little funny now.
Okay, John O'Hagan says, I was referring to an earlier position, not one where the cube turned. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Not when he was behind the prime.
Probably where I was telling that it could be a cube.
3-6. Maybe you just make the 9 here. You could have just made the 9 and just gotten off the anchor. I don't know though. He was trying to find a way to keep it, but in order to keep it, you have to do stuff like this, and now you got to make the 1. Okay, and now the guy hops out and slots the 5. 4-2 makes the 4. I mean, if Mochy made it, he's probably right, but difficult. Very difficult. And now he gets to come off of that. Very nice. And slot the 4 point. 6-3, 2 down. Enter the race. A favorite. And now Mochy. Here he goes. Oh, no, sorry, this is Amir. Yep.
Yeah.
Rolling double 3s.
Of course.
4-2, yes. 6-3, okay, here we go. A race is even with Mochy on roll. Being down 2 pips. Pretty good. All right, who's going to roll better? First man off is Mochy. Double 4s. Okay, that answers that question. Amir's going to roll better. 5-4. And now, no, let's think. There's a gap on the 4, and I don't think it's ready yet. 4-1. Okay, I think it's ready now. And his point of last take here, let's see. 38 minus 5 is 33 divided by 7. Point of last take for money is 4 pips, right? Something like that. So I think he has to pass.
You went into his matrix this time.
That's just the formula there from the late great Walter Trice from his backgammon book, Backgammon Boot Camp, you know?
Cool.
In my opinion, probably the best backgammon book ever written.
Cool.
If you don't have it, play me for money, please.
Cool. Yeah.
That's how I feel. If you don't have it, play me for money. If you do have it, still probably play me for money, but less money. And now this makes the 18. Okay, 6-1, pretty. I mean, okay, so we hop out, and the ace just lifts, I think.
Yeah, he's
And
ahead
you
in
should
the
just
race.
come out. Yeah, you know, you just come out. What else are we going to do at the 6? I don't see a better 6.
Oh.
Is this a better 6? I don't know if this is a better 6. This looks like you're still on the 24, and now you leave a blot there. So I don't know if that's a better 6. It's a different 6, that's for sure.
And also,
4-2, okay. Everything is fine. for now.
And if he
This
hits
again.
on the 18, you only just lose 6 pips.
Yeah, and you could still hit him back from the roof,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, he didn't hit. He anchored. Interesting. I think I would have hit.
This
But
time.
then he would have double threed me.
Mm.
Of course. And
Yeah.
interesting decision. Not hit the guy. Three, 1. This is not good. I guess you just have to slot the 4. I don't see what else you're gonna do.
Oh.
2, 1, you're missed. Just come all the way up. 6, 3, okay.
Terrible shot.
Not the best.
Yep.
Double 6. This is pretty good.
Oh.
It's nice that all of the other 6s are blocked, so you
Yeah,
can't make an
you
error.
played it automatically, yeah.
Yes, I think the checkers moved themselves at that point.
Yeah.
I think I would just go to the ace and make the deuce. And 6, 1 just slots the 1, makes the 3. Double 5s, not bad. Everything down and make the 1. And then a cube.
And
then I have to
Shouldn't be-
remember this is not a 7-point match.
yeah.
Okay.
This is not a take.
And then I pass.
Yeah.
I don't like these
Could it be a take?
because could it be a take? I mean,
Yeah.
maybe on Mars. I don't know what the gravity's like on Mars with the dice, though.
I
This is a
changed my
take
opinion
in some
too
games,
quickly.
but not this one.
Yeah.
The level's a bit too high in this game to take this one. I think it takes a while to press pass because you can't believe he just rolled the doubles there, you know?
Yeah.
He just rolled double
Yeah.
5s. Let me breathe a little bit before I press the pass button.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? He had a 5-3 and he didn't make the 5-point? He hit outside instead? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I disapprove. Now Mochy's thinking of... Oh, no, sorry. Now Amir's thinking of the which 6 question. And now Mochy doubles. Oh, so Mochy made that play. Well, then it's probably right and I'm wrong. That's just how that goes. Anytime Mochy makes a play that I don't make, Mochy is right and I am wrong. Here I make the anchor and then I make the 5.
It's pretty strong.
Okay. Wow. He hit on the outside with the 5-3. Is that what happened? Did I see that correctly? Chat, did I see that correctly?
Maybe
Man, that's
someone in the
tough for me.
chat. We
That
were
is
watching
tough for
the
me.
chat, yeah. Let me find it. Yes, that was 5-3.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Wow.
were right.
I mean, he's probably right.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably right. He'll probably, you know, I'm still going to think I'm right until the PR's at the end of the match. And then when it says he played a 1.6, then I know I'm going to be wrong.
But I don't think so because the race was 151, 154.
It's very, very scary for me not to make my 5 points. I just like it. I mean, you think that, right? You hit the guy, and then he just rolls a 5, and then the race is crap again, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the guy just, you know, he just rolls a 5, or he just rolls something with an ace, or wherever the guy was to hit you again, and then this racing lead you gained is where now, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas the other thing, okay, the race it is what it is, but you still have that structure. But let's just say it worked out for him. 2 down.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Okay, it worked well. The guy did not hit you, so it's all justified. I'm looking forward to seeing that one, though.
Yeah, I would be shocked if the play was right.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked because Mochy made it. I would then just try to understand why.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There was a guy on Facebook the other day. He asked a question about a play. Why is this right versus the other play? And then there was one guy who responded that proceeded to explain why the computer was wrong. I go, that's not the question. The question isn't why you think the computer is wrong with all of your infinite wisdom. Right? The question is, why is the computer right?
Yeah.
And why are you wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people still don't believe
Actually, the computer's wrong. You were right, despite what the bot says. And here's my reason why. And well, that reason's terrible.
Okay, I need to use the bathroom as well.
The only time it's ever correct to do that is maybe in a back game, and only if your name is Jim Pasco. Okay?
Oh, really?
Only if it's a back game and your name is Jim Pasco can you tell me that the computer is wrong, and then I lean in and I listen and I go, why though? Why? Can you tell me why?
Yeah.
And then he will. And then I'll go, okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's kind of challenging for the bot actually in back games where...
Maybe. I think the bot's right most of the time, but there are some instances that he knows about that I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you must listen to the masters.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
All right, I'll see you when you return.
Okay.
Be safe.
Yeah, sure.
All right, tied match now. 4 away, 4 away. All right, double 5, so the blitz begins. And okay, this should stop the cube. Maybe you just make the 3-point. Is this the play where you just come in and make the 3? You could come all the way out and then down. I don't know. So he chose all the way out and then down. Mochy probably knows this. I sometimes like to make structure in those spots and then I'm wrong. Sometimes I like to make structure in those spots and then I'm right. Discerning the difference between the two is difficult. But it's an early game position, so it's one that I should know and will know after I see the results of this game. So, okay, I make the 4-point. He's thinking about hitting. I think I just make the 4. I mean, I see the tactical benefit to hitting, where, okay, it stops the other guy from building. I just couldn't do it. Amir doubles this. Interesting spot here. Okay, so a gammon will lose the match. But how can I pass this? A gammon will lose the match, but how can I pass this? I've got structure, some. The other guy's split. Interesting. I don't know whether or not Mochy's thinking about passing or trying to beat her in a match. Okay, good. He takes. This seems clear. What was that play? Couldn't he have just made the 11, no? I decided to make this play and then bring that guy out. Okay, that seems good. So anchor and hit. 3-6. 5-4, okay. Time to test your fortitude. What are you gonna do here? I don't think I'm hitting. Good. So 5-3 breaks the 11. 3-1 makes the 5. And this is not a good shake. I guess we slot the bar again, right? This was the idea from the other game. Is this something we can do here, or is it too costly? Are we really going to go to the 2-point? Okay, maybe a little bit too costly for the Mochy man.
Oh, he's loaded the 5-point.
He did. I don't know why.
Didn't want to play the ace from 22 to 23. Sorry.
Now he's gonna lift it.
Mm-hmm.
He does not want to be hit there. Wow. He left it and stepped up. Okay. Maybe that's right. Mochy rolls the 5 again, and the 5-2, by the way. Now there's 2 on the roof. Now there's the gammon going the other way. Ooh,
Could it
he loses his gammons with this cube, though. But he has 4 guys back. So maybe he's not thinking about the gammons here. He's just playing for the wins.
He doesn't have...
He's down... Mochy's still down 600 pips. But the guy's got 2 on the roof.
And not much of ammunition to make the points.
To make the blitz, so
yeah,
okay. I like this. This is fun.
And
right
he's
or wrong,
thinking
fun
about
is being had.
Taking it.
Yes, he's thinking about taking it. He's looking at the race. He still sees that he's up like 43 pips. But he does have 2 on the roof, which is bad. What I do here, I would...
Insta-pass, I would.
I don't know if I would insta-pass.
But...
So if he passes, the score is 2 away, 4 away. If he takes and wins...
Okay, makes the play.
I was just doing the... Just trying to figure out what my take point there was, so...
Okay, John O'Hagan says 33% take point on 4 cube. So...
And what were his estimates for his actual winning chances from that position? Was he getting 33%, being up 43 pips in the race, but on the roof with 2, and the guy having 4 back with that board? I don't know. Looks like a tough one to me.
Yeah, sure. Three one makes the bar.
Yeah, that's a stronger point than the other point for sure in this position.
Mm-hmm. He anchored on the 20.
Here he just makes the 3 point. I think I missed the cube. My internet connection was acting a little funny for a moment. Mochy is like, why me? Why am I holding a cube in this position again?
Yeah.
This doesn't seem fair.
Why me?
Yep. Why me? Doesn't get to slot the 2 point yet, which is what he's looking to do. Okay, now he gets to slot it. Double fours, okay, not so good. He gets to make it. And then break one of the outside points. I think he should maybe break the 7. Yeah, that way he has to run with some of these numbers, and maybe he gets to counterattack him. So now the question is, should he run with 1 or with 2? I think he should run with 2. I think he gets gammon less this way.
Uh-huh.
The other way he could get pointed on and just fan forever. This way he doesn't really get pointed on.
Mm-hmm.
And at the score, Mochy is just trying to not lose a gammon instead of even win the game, right? He knows that if he gets to 2 away, he'll be very, very happy. And if he gets to 0 away, 2 away at this spot, he would be very unhappy.
Yeah.
Because that means he would likely be the loser.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we get 2 away, 2 away. Generally, people cube immediately at this score, whoever has the edge at all.
John O'Hagan says he would probably take the cube, the last cube. 4 cube, last game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure. You know, Mochy passed, so this is always a good indicator. But for myself, you know, when you're thinking about that sort of position, you know you lose a lot of gammons, but by taking the cube, you don't lose any gammons because the gammons don't mean anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Because by offering the recube, all the gammons are gone in that position.
Mm-hmm.
2 5 hits. No cube yet. I think blue should double, yep. Insta takes. You think your take point at the score is like, what, 35%? Something like that.
33?
33? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's around there. So I would just make the 8. I don't think I'd do anything too crazy.
Wouldn't you?
You could hit, okay. Maybe you could play down and hit.
A better
You're
board
just trying
and...
to win the game.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, then I guess you stay on the 18 as well. You really would like to make that anchor, but I find it tough. do not want that last guy to run out.
So if he stays on the 18, he makes the 3
He
point,
could.
which
You
is
can also get double hit from the roof, you know? There's
Yeah.
always
yeah.
there's always the upside and the downside.
Amir is also taking his time. %. Yes, thank you, John O'Hagan. I was close. Make 3 point looks clear. Okay.
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
When a grandmaster says that's the play, I start
the play.
realizing yeah, that makes
That's the
sense.
play, that's the play.
Everything makes sense.
Everything is clear now in the neighborhood.
Here.
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
Mochy for a second.
What
He
happened?
timed out.
He timed out. Maybe he lost his internet connection.
I think he lost the internet connection.
Well, you won the
Yeah.
PR for sure. Oh, by the hairs on our chinny chin chin.
Wow.
Even with the
Oh.
timeout.
Side play really bad. I think. Oh, it's a shame. It's such a shame.
That was interesting.
I'm pretty sure he lost
Yeah,
internet
yeah,
connection.
yeah. He just texted
That-
me and said he has 2 different internet connection. Both went off. That happens a lot in Iran.
What do you mean?
It happens actually in Iran. You always lose your internet connection.
Happens in London too, all the time. I swear, internet in London is like having internet on horseback. Yeah, there was a lot of these spots here. I'm looking at the game through the Galaxy Analyze.
I just sent you the match file.
I just got it.
Oh, it's amazing.
So Justin,
Yep.
which is better? Which city is better, New York or London?
New York by far. Well, for internet, for sure. For sure, it's not even close.
No,
The internet
for
in London.
everything.
Oh, listen, this is a loaded question that I cannot answer to be political.
Okay.
They both are great cities. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I spend a lot of time in both. And I will be living in London someday in the future after I get married, so I have to say nice things about London
Cool.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So I'm clicking through the analyze here. And I'll swap the board. And I will do the board orientation as well. And this looks like I'm looking at the last match instead of this one, which is terrible.
Yeah, so I look like I played really bad in this match for some reason.
And how did Amir
So the
play?
match file you sent me is 834.
Excuse me?
I asked how Amir played.
Yeah.
And I'm just opening up the file right now. And I gotta look at the last number, 834. That's the one. Analyze now.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he was likely winning the PR if they gave him the resign error. I'm not sure if they did give him the resign error or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I think so.
It's kind of hit or miss whether or not they give it to him.
It depends on the winning percentage. Winning chance.
And the 6-2, yeah, I called out the 6-2 in game 1 for sure. I thought the hit, just a better board, everything. Am I sharing my screen yet? No?
No?
I can do
Olsen,
that.
could you
Yes.
contact him and
Yeah, sure.
ask what happened?
Well,
Yeah,
if this internet's
he
out,
said-
it might be hard. Yeah, no? Or
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah, he said he lost his connection.
He lost his connection.
Yeah.
Does it happen again, or you think it's alright now?
I don't. We're not sure.
We'll have no idea,
Yeah.
until he starts playing again.
But he's fine now.
But, it would be interesting, right? If you guys played, like, the rest of the match on Zoom, you set it up from that exact position, and then you just use manual dice. Oh, not manual dice, but the dice via Zoom over the XG board.
That's a little bit too much.
Just to
Okay.
see who wins the game. Just for the game win, the PR win's going to be yours. I think.
I
Very
think
close.
without the resign, Amir won the
Oh,
match,
wow.
won the PR.
Yeah, it's looking like he's playing a 1 point something so far in my my rundown. But yeah, it's almost done analyzing on my side, but so far he's playing great. Wow, it's too bad.
Yeah.
It's too bad. So far, by the looks of it, he's playing like a 1.3, 1.5.
Yeah. So I give him a PR win. That's fine, and I take a match win. So 1-1
Match win. Okay.
makes more sense.
Sounds fair.
Yep.
I mean, it's very obvious that he lost connection,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, the double ones in this game 1. Did just make the anchor too.
Don't you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Yep. Thank you.
Screen share, XG board. And you can see my screen now?
Yes. Thank you.
Alright.
And the board and the bear off.
Yeah, you can just, looks pretty clear here. You can just make the board and make the more advanced anchor. I'm not sure if that was seen.
Could
I
you
don't know.
change the bear off as well, please?
Bear off as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Board orientation, bear off
It
to the other
looks
side.
more familiar.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
And here, the hit, I saw this one over the board here. Just thought, him rolling a 5 would be really bad. Just anchoring. You could just hit the guy on the 3 when you've got the better board. Maybe he doesn't perform. It's double 3s. It's interesting. And the 4-2 hit, yeah, I wasn't sure about that one either. Thought that one was kind of big. All really tough though,
Yeah.
They were all really tough decisions. So at the end of it, Amir was having a PR of a 1.79 and Mochy 5.71, according to just the normal world-class settings.
What was Amir's play? 1 point.
1.79 it says.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and there were some cube decisions in here that also did it, but there were quite a few checker plays. A lot of them in this first game, it appears, where there were shots given and anchors broken and everything was just kind of free. And sometimes these decisions can be really difficult because tactically you go, okay, well, there's 2 blots in his home board, so maybe I can get away with this, you know?
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it's just better to hold the structure and try to build your board. Waiting for these guys to get around. Oftentimes you ask yourself, is this the last chance I'm going to get to win this game, you know?
Yeah.
And if that's like the last 6, right? If that's the last guy and this is what the boards look like, well then, yeah, okay, you're going to hit the guy. But because he still has this contact from back here, maybe there'll be a better spot later as these guys have a hard time getting around sometimes, right?
Yeah.
The 4-2, he did not hit, you know? It's one of these spots where you're kind of damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, right? Where even if you don't hit the guy, it's not like his 1s and his 2s and his 3, you know, it's not like these numbers aren't going to kill you anyway. They still are.
There's no cube.
They still are.
Yeah.
And there's no cube, okay. Guy probably cubes you from the roof, but then you get to pass, which is nice.
Yeah. Sometimes you make a play to get a cube and then pass it, right?
And then the double 6, right? So here, like we said, this is too good. And then he rolled 5-3. Then Mochy rolled double 6. And then, oh, why didn't I just cash, right? Like,
yeah,
it's too bad. And then he got to this spot where
do you
it
think
was just a double and a pass.
Do you think he knew that that was too good?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Looks very much too good. And what do we have here in this game? Okay. So this was, he doubled here, and this was still a no double. I think his board is just too strong on the other side, and you're just not up in the race that much, and it's just not easy enough to hit him loose when his board looks like that either, right? But then he rolled the 4-1, and the 5-3, and then of course this hits. Although your play is close, 18-11, not bad.
So, okay, my play was terrible. Okay.
No, it's not.
Not terrible. Okay.
It's only wrong by like 1%. That's no big deal.
Yeah. Okay. But the
The
third
rest of the
play.
game was played perfectly. This game was played perfectly. Here, the double decision here was a pass. Before, this was not good enough, but very, very close. If the score were even, probably be a cube.
What's the...
But Mochy's leading here, so he didn't.
Okay. What's the cube decision on 2-1? The previous roll?
Oh, no. This can't be close.
Okay.
No, it's just he has nothing yet.
Okay.
You know, he could just roll like 5-4 or something dumb. And you might never fill this in and still have a hard time, and then his board could just get stronger and stronger.
Yeah, okay.
But then here, yes, pass. Definitely. You know, if he had a 6 prime and the race was close and he was extended out and he had the 4 point, this might be a take. But here, from the 3 point, probably a pass. Definitely a pass, we can see it, right?
Yeah.
Let's see where some of these errors were. What did he do? He ran out from his anchor, which I thought was crazy. I don't know if I could ever get rid of my anchor in a spot like this. I mean, at the end of the day, you're still down in the race by a bunch, and so it doesn't really favor racing plays, right? At the end of the play, you're still down 14 pips, so I couldn't do it.
Okay.
This was another play. Any other play is a little bit better. And he doubled here, which leading, not the greatest structure. This guy right here is a little funny. Maybe not, but double ones was strong. And then, of course, it continued and everything else was fine. Got to this spot where he redoubled and it was a pass. And what are they saying in the chat?
Amir said he's gonna create the game 2 minutes later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see where this was. 6-3. I said he should make the 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he should have, because this is just too destructive to your forward position, you know? Like, he's got blitzing structure on this side of the board, so you're not worried about necessarily being able to enter and hop out again. If he had these guys with the 5 and the 4 made, maybe you do something different. But with this structure, you can just hop out and maybe get missed again. So I just play for my structure in these spots. So I would have just made the 9. And then this was a small take in the race. I think I might have... Who cubed who? White doubled. Oh, they were down, and the gap was still on the 4. Okay. Well, that does make a bit of a difference. I didn't have much time to go through this. 6, 3, 2. He made this. I said I would have hit. Of course, you have to hit here. You can't let the last guy go. It's not like you're really worried about being attacked here on this side of the board, more so this guy getting out. I cannot let him go. But then he rolled double 3, so it seemed justified, but still, you got to hit there. 3-1, whatever. What was this? Oh, wow, break the 18. Interesting. I don't think I could have done that, not for the life of me.
Yeah.
Okay, 5-1, not a big deal. Double
Where was that?
5s. No, it's okay. Let's just look at this little cube here.
Oh,
this was a cube.
Take?
Well, this was a cube and a take. A very small cube.
Could you click on the
he's up by a lot.
decision?
And
The next row?
Here, this was a take.
Still a take.
This is where the PR came from.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I mean, if it tricked Mochy and it tricked me, then it's a good trick.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. In these spots, you really have to go through the numbers. You really have to go, how does double 6 play? How does double, 6-5, 6-4, 6-3, 6-2, 6-1? And look at how some of these numbers play. How does 5-4, 5-3, 5-2, you know? And if you get enough of these bad numbers, I guess you get to take in these spots. But this one, wow.
Dang.
Okay. Well, that is a great one. Whew.
Wow.
Listen, if it tricked Mochy, then look at this. Even says no double. If you click on plus, it says no double.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That was... Yeah,
Wow.
that's where the Mochy's PR come from.
It's
Yeah.
funny. This was a double take.
Oh.
This is a double take. No double take. This is a double take. This is a no double take. How funny is that?
Yeah.
This looks worse than this. It is, I guess, equity-wise. Wow. This is actually better than this. Because I guess maybe he's not even likely to roll a number that's going to make his board. He could just roll something silly that could break his board. Wow, that's tough. Are they going to start it again?
Yeah.
Well, okay, well that was... Oh, hold on, gentlemen. 5-3.
5-3, yeah.
Stream starts.
Yeah.
Make the 5.
Yeah, you
I
were
rest
right,
my case.
Nathan. Yeah.
I rest my case. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what
over
happened to
everything.
Mochy this game.
Structure over everything. Structure over everything. Okay, I'm going to stop the screen share. Long story short, structure over everything. Have they started it? I don't see it.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay.
Structure over everything. These loose hits, my friends, they're for the birds. You know, sometimes though, if you're in the wrong mindset when you're playing, like, or it's super late, like it's really, really late in Japan right now. Like, Mochy's probably been up all day with his kids. He could be tired, you know?
Yeah.
If you're
But the
in the
second
wrong
game,
mindset at the moment, it can make it very difficult when these themes pop up for you to be able to sort through the stuff, you know?
yeah,
And then when one mistake happens, it compounds and it just happens again and again, and then you get the #1 player in the world, you know, that has a bad match. I mean, everyone has a
yeah,
bad match, but you expect bad matches from some. But even the best player in the world can have a bad day too. Double sixes, that was rude. Can you cube this? Yeah.
can you take it, actually?
Well, okay, yes, I take.
Okay.
I mean, I could just roll something terrible, you know?
Mm-hmm. And nothing happened yet. 0-0. Okay.
So double threes, okay. I'm going to anchor and then play down. This seems good. This seems good. So the 3 comes in, the 2 comes down. Because I can't put everybody on the 6. My mother will make fun of me. Now this 6-1 hits. And the 2 hits back. 3-2, hit again, don't stop hitting. Also, Journey said, don't stop believing. Good to note.
4-2.
Wait, what
5
happened here?
comes
Okay,
out.
White's on roll.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters. Oh, he's already cubed. Okay, it does
Yeah.
matter. Matters big time. My apologies. It does matter big time. I mean, what else are you going to do? I don't see anything else. Is there another play?
I don't see any.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see one either. Okay, I hit
And
the guy on the 20,
so
and then I just
he doesn't
lift
make
the
the
outside
20.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that guy there.
Yeah. What about the 3?
I think I just lift. Maybe. I mean, I just try to get home. I would like to make the bar, but I don't know what I'm willing to risk to do it. I would like to make the bar, but I don't know what I'm willing to risk to do it. He's willing to risk a lot, apparently.
Oh.
Okay, this is, I mean, listen. 6-5, this plays better now for sure. 6-1, okay. Okay, this worked out
for
well.
him. Yeah. His play worked for him.
Yes, for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Maybe hitting from 8 to 2 and ace would be
He's
the
thinking
play.
about it.
Yeah.
He's
So he
thinking
doesn't
about
make
it.
the deuce point.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice play, Hussein. All right. 3-1. Let's just remake the structure and move to the 9 point. Let's remake the structure and move to the 9. Get that prime ready again. You don't mind being hit on the 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
You also don't mind him fanning again either. That would be nice. So the real question is he going to make the one? And I think for the G's you should. And then you attack again with a vengeance and a fury unlike the world has ever known. I would just go from 9 to 2. That way I have all my other guys still bearing down on the point. The double fours makes it and hops out. The other ones don't matter so much. And maybe just come to the 5.
Mm-hmm. And it's likely to be a 4-point game.
It's highly likely.
Yeah. If the point was on the ace point, it would be still something.
5 down and the 3's going to come in. Yep, that looks good. Start to break the point while the guy is still on the roof.
Okay. Yeah.
That way you can generally bring both guys in, though not in this instance. So maybe, I mean, he doesn't really want to make the 7. He just hates that idea. Doesn't really want to make the 7.
That doesn't look too scary.
Does not really want to make the 7. Well, the guys on the roof, you generally don't like to make those outside points because then he enters and then you might have to break them against that and then bad stuff could happen. Because backgammon is a very mean game. Very mean.
Yeah.
It's very mean. It goes, oh, you think you play well, do you? Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, how much of an edge do you think, you know, like someone who plays at a 3 has over someone who plays at a 6? You think then they're just, what, guaranteed
Even
to
more.
win?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, not really.
Yeah. Even more than 6.
You're going to have an edge.
Yeah.
But how much is that, you know? Not a lot.
6-3 shot time. Oh.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
You got him.
Yeah. What a split with the deuce. He played from... Yeah, that was the play. He played from 22 to 20.
So here, step 1, you hit. Okay? Step 1, hit.
And 5, you come out with the last check. No. I wouldn't do that.
You kept it. You kept it. So I come up to the edge of the prime and do this one. Now double ones is here. I think we just cover the outfield. We move the guy from the 19. Just 4, just in case he rolls like... Yeah, well, this is fine too. 6-5 hits. 5-4 also hits. 4-2 fans, of course.
Come on.
6-1 goes all the way. And this is where you roll the ace from the roof. That's right.
Yeah.
And the reason why you go all the way here is because it makes it easier to bring things home the closer you are if you do get missed, right? You don't want to stay further away than roll something that would have been safe otherwise, I think. Because then 11s will go over his head if you go all the way. What's the thought here? What's going on? He knew it was going to happen, that's why.
You called it out. Yeah.
You knew it. And now you cube. Okay.
Oh, what a
And now
tough
Mochy,
game.
he's throwing his computer. You can't see it, but it's out the window. Don't worry, he can afford a new one. He'll be back in a few minutes.
He takes it.
He does take it. He takes it because he's a man. Men take these. He's not guaranteed to roll the 1. He's already got 4 guys off, so he can't lose a gammon. Right?
Yeah.
And now there's no saying he anchors. He's like, there's no saying he doesn't anchor here either.
Yeah. And 6-5 would be terrible number for him.
You know, the question is the cube even too early? We don't know.
Hits on the deuce.
No.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? What do you need to hit on the 2 for? What's the 2 point going to do for you? Do you want the guy to come up? I don't want him to come up. I want him to stay there.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking that if he comes in with the 5, he's gonna play out next row.
Yeah, he has to play out. But I also want that spare checker to make the 5 point, you know? I don't need it on the 2 point. These containment games are very difficult, though. These are PR ruiners on average.
Yeah. Tough spot. Okay, he
He
makes my
the
play.
2 point, which is... Yeah, I don't know if I could have done that, but I'm not a man. I am just a fish. Looks good now.
Yeah.
Wow, that was tough for me. I don't know if I could have pulled that move off. We will see shortly whether or not that was the idea. Because if he loses a gammon on a 4 cube, this match will be over pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then I can go eat something. I'm very hungry. I'm wondering if John O'Hagan's saying pass about the recube here with 4 off when he had the other shot.
John O'Hagan. This time John O'Hagan got me. Okay? Okay, he makes my play.
Which one?
This one. Yeah, passing the cube.
Oh, in that spot?
This one,
He had
yeah.
4 off?
You can accept this one, okay?
John O'Hagan, he probably did the math on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a feeling.
So did I. Yeah.
This is a funny one. You could almost blitz and like make the 3 and hit on the 1 if you wanted to be crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe not though. Probably not. Maybe not, but could be funny. You really want to make that 3. Okay, did you get to make it? Yes, you did.
Yes,
oh, no,
was.
there's no gammon losses here. The guy's got 4 off. What am I talking about?
6s finishes the game.
Was that a take? Let me look at this on XG Mobile. The authority.
Yeah.
For what to do at a match score. Kidding. Kidding.
I'm gonna send you the position, okay? Or you could remind it. This is the position. Okay, we were expecting to have 4 points the other side.
There was some outfield coverage.
Cruel game.
It's a cold, cold world.
Yeah.
So it's a 9-point match. And there is...
Zimbar says, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's the only move. Which one do you mean?
Well, no, if we remember when I looked at it, he said he cubed, right? And I go, is this even too early to cube? I'm not sure, right? And so, I mean, in that vein, then it just has to be a take, because he hasn't even hit yet, right? And he's got 4 guys off, was my thought initially.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, so let's say the guy just doesn't roll an ace.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you've got 4 guys off still. And if you get to pick up that checker, okay, you're not happy, but you're not doing bad anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he still has work to do. But just so happens you rolled the ace, okay? So what are you going to do? Let's see what the bot ends up saying here. Go back. Got to look at the current game too. 5-2. I run. Maybe. Could think about 2 down. So the bot, who is no authority, says very small double, very easy take. Very small double, very easy take.
Go. But that doesn't make sense. If it's a small double, then... Okay. Okay.
The race is even. Just gets to make the 4, which is strong. Now his board is made. Very nice. Cover both and just wait for the... Really? Everyone gets worried about the 6-1 in that spot, you know? I don't get worried about the 6-1. I just make my board and just say, okay, let's go. Not in that spot. In some spots, but not that one. You may never get to cover the points. Look at this.
Yeah.
Now it looks like he's got the letter M in his board. Not so good.
What does this formation look like?
The letter M?
Yeah. For Mochy? It stands for Mochy, yeah.
It stands for Mochy. See what the chat's up to. If you haven't yet, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, come and find me on my own channel. Justin Plays BG. That's me. I'm Justin. I play BG.
Yeah.
Don't know if you... don't know if that was...
There's a lot of cool stuff there, yeah.
Like
especially
me,
the match with John O'Hagan. You played with John O'Hagan.
Oh, I played him in Chicago one time.
Yeah.
He had a comeback on me, which was just very typical of how I do in tournaments, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, he's getting smashed, and then all of a sudden I fanned forever, and just... Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
That's a cool game. Yeah.
Too.
One of my friends told me.
I don't leave shots here though. By the way, I think I'm going to slot the 2 and play to the 5. But go ahead. What did your friend say?
Yeah, said you have a. Do you have a channel too? Yeah. I said yeah. Go find that game. That is a very good game, and he watched it, and he said I watched it twice and I enjoyed it. It's a very strong play by both, actually. I said true.
Oh, that's very nice. I love compliments. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, double fours. Good for the race. You'd like to block him a little longer maybe, but he has no choice now. He just has to come in. Yep.
Threes.
Okay. Double threes is bad. One in and just slot the deuce. 5-2, he has to run, and now, does the punishment happen? Yes, you hit. You must hit. You must hit.
And
you must.
not...
And now Mochy doesn't get to cover, of course.
He picks it up.
When you're a professional, you don't get to cover.
Okay, he lifts the checker on the 3, right?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now he gets to point, though. This will be the time. Yep, see, told you. That's just the way it goes. When he's on the roof and you have infinite covers, you never get to cover. But then once he enters and you have to point on him exactly, he'll roll the perfect number.
Yeah.
It's just how it always happens. I know from experience.
Sixes. Cannot.
That's right.
Oh.
And who knew this is how Mochy was going to lose the race?
Fours. Oh.
Okay, Mochy's still a favorite. Okay.
All right.
Okay. The last thing we needed was hope here, you know?
Okay. He's back to his usual.
Yeah. Simple stuff. When you get in trouble, roll double sixes.
That's right.
Generally works. Make the 3. Okay. 2-1, I re-roll. Only men slot here. Or, no, I'm joking. No one's going to slot here. I'm just playing. I'm also not stepping up, I don't think. I'm going to just play 13 to 10. I just have too many checkers on the... You know, like, for money, maybe, just for fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But only for a lot of money, just to make them look at you even more crazy. And here, I think I just make the 3.
Why
I
not
don't know about
hitting?
hitting. I don't know. It just feels funny. It feels anti-positional.
Yeah.
But I mean, it has the tactics of not allowing him to hit me on the outside, so maybe it's
Yeah.
right to make the ace and just play 2 down. My idea here, though, is like
Oh.
not making. The 3
What
as
about
well.
this one?
That was my entire point, is that I'm
Oh.
not making the 3
Okay.
because I don't want to get hit back and then get sent back behind that structure. So my thought was either 2 down and make the 1, or just make the 3.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna do anything else.
This looks ugly to me. Oh.
Well, of course.
Honestly,
course.
yeah.
But, you know, ugly positions need love too. You know, like, what do you do now? What is this? What is this? How do you just have to kind of make the 4.
I think
Anything
I'm
else just
hitting.
seems terrible.
I'm hitting
What?
here. Yeah.
What? Hitting?
Yeah. And then I have a lot of checkers to make the important points. Yeah.
What? It's too much for me. It's too much for me.
Otherwise, he's gonna run with the...
Uh-huh. You see? Mochy loves my play.
Yeah. As usual.
Now we wish we could resign. Maybe you'll have to. Where's the cube? Where is the cube? He won't be... Okay.
Oh,
It must be a score thing.
okay. Yeah.
Must be a score thing.
So Amir didn't learn the game specifically on XG,
Mm-hmm.
and before
I
he
hit,
knew,
by the way, and then I play the 5 down, but yes, continue.
yeah, before he knew the XG that even exists, he played a lot of good games with fascinating cube actions, and everyone in Iran was shocked that he plays very well. He's kind of a natural learner. How can I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you're naturally good and then you also use XG, then,
Yeah.
you know, you can
Yeah,
fix the
and then
things that were going wrong and then you just improve, of course. This has to be the play.
yeah,
1-3, he gets to cover.
he made your play. That was tough, I think.
No, this is the only play.
But he took a minute to make the play.
Okay, but, you know,
Yeah.
he thinks he might get hit.
Yeah.
I like to think about the times I'm not going to get hit, you know? If you think about
Yeah.
the times you're going to get hit, you might get a little gun shy, and then you forget how to play backgammon, you know?
Yeah.
If you just assume you're not going to get hit, then you can play much better backgammon.
That's right. Yeah.
He
What
hit.
Oh,
Ooh, okay. He chose
What
not to
a
not allow to make the
game.
5. This is fun,
what a play!
regardless of whether or not it's right or wrong. Now he gets to make the
Yeah.
5 this way, which would have been a
The
loser
coolest
anyway.
way ever to get the 5 point.
Wow. That was tough. That was really tough. Just pass.
Pass.
Just pass.
It was a missed
was-
cube.
That was brutality.
Which one do you mean? I don't know.
The last maybe
Maybe.
from the roof potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy doesn't have a 5 point. There's a plot on the 2. He's got 2 guys stuck back on the 24 behind your structure. Is he gonna win this game?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll find out.
But maybe
Find out later.
maybe as you said, it's a score thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But let me tell you right now, if he had cubed and that roll happened, he'd be winning the match right now.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I think Mochy said, "What play can I
6-1.
make that might get him to not double me?"
Yeah.
And so we put him on the roof, and that
Yeah.
tends to work. People don't like being on the roof. I don't know if you know this. Yeah, go ahead, cube him. Cube him, Mochy. Do it. There's blots out there. You're losing the match. We need to increase the volatility. Give yourself a chance to win this thing. I'm going to vote going for it.
Yep. Mr. John O'Hagan, what do you think?
He disagrees. So 6-3 is going to cover and hit on the 1.
Oh, what
and
a
then he
play.
fans,
Okay.
and now he really wishes he cubed. Because now the guy isn't going to take.
Some
He's
plays
not going
are
to take. Now he's thinking about, is it too good?
I don't think so.
Well, that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
You see? He really wishes he cubed the roll before, though. I promise you
Mhm.
now. Because then...
Okay, John
it would be
O'Hagan
Gammon
also
City.
is agreed with you.
Well,
with
I'm
the
in
cube
good
last-
company, then.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I said before, John O'Hagan was one of my teachers, so...
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Some plays are looks so familiar to your eyes actually, but to me that's odd to make those
Yeah.
play.
Well, I mean, some of these plays, it's just like, at a certain point, you just go, what else are you going to do, though? Like, if you're just trying to find a way to win this game, I don't see what else you can do.
Yeah,
Like-
I understand. Yeah.
I just kind of do the most important thing first, and then the other number often tends to fall in line. And if it doesn't, I re-roll quickly. Like here, I would anchor and hit on the deuce, probably.
Maybe he could make.
Maybe he could anchor and hit on the deuce. Why not?
Oh,
Okay.
Come on. I just
See?
said it. I just said it.
I
You
move, I
see
move
something.
much faster than most. It's okay. It seems very clear. There's no other play. There's no other play.
I just
There's
said
no
it,
other
you know.
play. Yes.
It looks obvious to you, but to me it's no. Why would he do that? And he does it.
I think if you looked at it on your own for long enough, you would find it, because there's no other play. There is no other play. There's no other play. I know that's like not a good explanation, but I mean, you've got
No.
the better boards, you made an anchor, you put the guy on the roof, and look, when he fans, the game's over, right? So how could
Yeah.
you not make that play, right?
Yeah.
He fanned, the game's over. And this is why you gotta hit the guy sometimes, because when he fans, sometimes the game's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, John O'Hagan also is agreed with your decision. Okay, someone else named Verdict says, so easy that 3-3. Okay, I don't know, maybe I'm off for this game.
You ran. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. Huh. Is that right to run there? 21 pips. 4 away, 5 away. Looks good to me. Good flexibility. Nobody behind the anchor yet. Probably have a lot of time to try to roll your doubles to bring the 13-point home. Easy. Double fives immediately. Mochy wants to pass now, of course. Can I pass, he exclaims. Please, can I take it back? No, you can't take it back. It happened. 6-2, that clears, okay. Now it's a runaway freight train, choo-choo. Just go to the 1 point. Structure. 6-5, just 2 in. Three, 1 goes to the 4. Maybe you make the 2 point now. 3 point, I mean. Said the wrong one. And now this is the chance Mochy has been waiting for. Will he leave a shot or will he not leave a shot?
Jeez.
Okay, things are getting funny. I leave the guys on the 6 and I break the 4, I think. I leave...
But...
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right. So you have more spares to play with if you roll some funny 5s.
Oh.
6-3 shot time.
Shot time.
Mochy hits
and
takes the... To think, you thought it was over when he rolled double 5,
Yeah.
but there's always the chance the guy doesn't get around.
Come on. What a game. And he
That
doesn't...
wasn't nice.
Okay. And he wishes to put the checker on the ace and gets hit, maybe?
Of course, he wants to get hit.
Okay.
He wants to get hit.
Badly.
He doesn't even want to cover.
Mm-hmm.
Does not want to cover.
If he wants to cover...
Yeah, he's looking at how 4s and 5s play.
Yeah.
Now he wants to fan.
To fan, no.
Not fan.
3-1.
Shot time.
Shot time.
I don't hit the guy. I think I just kind of go to the 2.
Maybe he should hit.
Why?
Because otherwise he gets double hit.
Okay. Maybe. Seems to work out. Now he's going to hit on the ace. How about that?
I would
Enter
hit.
with the 4 hit on the ace.
Yeah. Still could win a gammon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Cool.
Like a professional. Double fours. This is the professional roll. Only professionals pull off this play for it to try to work and then have it not work. Sometimes the dice just don't follow your plans. Interesting. Yeah, John O'Hagan didn't like run with the 6-5 in the beginning of this game either. I was like, wait, what's that? You're giving up all your outfield control. I mean, not all your outfield control, but all the control behind the anchor. He could roll something funny. And then it just increases the contact zone.
Yeah, didn't have a good board. Fives. What about this one? It's not a cube? Okay.
Guess we make the 4 of anchor and just play down. I don't know about hitting here. I mean, it's kind of the idea sometimes, but what's the score? 3 away, 4 away? Maybe I don't hit. I don't know. I mean, if the guy anchors, he's just kind of in a bad game. Wow. Maybe I'm off. I bet you he wishes he didn't, though. That's for sure now, right?
Yeah.
I think I made a mistake like this the other day when I was playing in that Chouette in London, where I went for the blitz when I had some guys back, and I was supposed to just try to take control over the outside.
Yeah. And then
I was rightfully punished.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do the other play, okay, the guy can anchor, but how does he win from there still, you know?
Yeah. It feels like, to me, it feels like naked, you know? You don't have anything to cover. And then 3 checkers back.
Yeah. I mean,
no connection
I think the other way, the game is just over.
Yeah.
Double 5s, not the best. I think you're going to keep the 13 point, though. Maybe. You could try. No, this is a little bit safe. Oh, yeah, you're up in the race a lot. Okay, this makes sense.
Okay, John O'Hagan says make the 5. That move. But if you don't double that position, it's obviously you're gonna go for the gammon, right?
I'm not sure what spot that was in. I'm just watching this one here now. Seems okay. 5-2. Mochy can't get a break. Looks good. 6-5.
It's 40 minutes after midnight in Japan. Dave asked, what time is it in Japan?
Now Amir is having to kill these checkers behind Mochy's anchor, which isn't good. The 6-5 was interesting because he could have run to the 6 point with that. It's not going to be easy for Amir to bring this around unless he rolls the doubles, but Mochy did.
It comes all the way to the 10.
Yeah, well, now he's up 7 pips, and he has less wastage, so yeah, I think he does. And depending on what Amir rolls, I mean, the race will be even. But Amir has that wastage, so it's not so even. Mochy, even only up 1 pip, is thinking about this cube here because of the gap on the 5 and the 4 and the wasted checkers on the 1 point and the 3 point here. Okay, fun cube. 5-4, 2 in.
What a cube.
2-3 makes the 5. 2-3, just in into the 4. 3, yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks good. 6-4, okay. We'll now see if it was a good cube or not. Let's see. Double 5s looks bad to me now. I'm very results oriented though. 2 in, 3 off. And wait for a recube. No kidding.
This is a money double, Dave says. This
and
is
there he goes.
a money double and a recube.
Let's play it for the match, he says. Let's play it for the match.
Does Mochy have to take the cube, the redouble?
So, what's his take point at 108, 3? Okay, so he passes. Oh, okay, I see now. So, it's now 2 away, 3 away.
It's 42%? 40? I don't know.
No.
What was the take point?
He couldn't take it 40% there, because that would have been an easy snatch then. This makes the bar. Double 5s,
Guys,
okay.
please smash
this
the
makes
like
the
button.
outside point and down. Double 5s, okay. Time to blitz the guy, make the 2 and the 1.
40!
Double.
Oh yes, John O'Hagan, thank you!
What?
John O'Hagan again confirmed my
You said
opinion.
that last time though.
Yeah.
But just,
No. He says it's 40% take point.
yeah, take point. Well then,
Yeah. That was not a take though.
take point is 40%. I guess that looks like a pass then.
Guys, please smash the like button. Let Mochy know that I'm doing fine, actually. Okay? Thank you. Justin, last time you asked them, you did very well, and they crashed it, actually.
What happened?
You asked them to smash the like button, and
Yes. And they did.
yeah,
Did
yeah,
they? Oh, that's very nice of them. Very nice. Of them.
yeah.
Very, very nice.
We had to
Very
repair
much
the button
appreciated.
later on.
How many likes do we have now? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. Let me see here.
$40. No, that's not enough. I need more! More!
Yes, please.
More like button smashing. Please. The one thumbs down for the guy. It's all good. Got 126 people watching right now. That's nice. 128.
Good time for Iranian.
So we've got a bit of an even race here.
Bit of, yeah. Pretty even.
Mochi should slot the... I thought he was going to slot the 3, no? This is probably good. I don't think he should give up the outside point yet. Might create some sort of hindrance for the other guy in a close race. Or Mochi gets to break into a race a little bit easier now.
Guys,
Double
please.
twos.
Only 50 likes? That's too bad.
Yeah. We need to have the likes disproportionately outmeasure the dislikes for sure. I'd like at least 100 to 1, please, 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 just for my own sake, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Mochi needs to roll numbers like this in order to stay alive for this match. Double ones, not good enough, that's for sure. Maybe the last one goes 6 to 5 just to get... What? Okay. 6 5. 4 3. 6 5. 6 5. Okay, they're both fighting.
Oh.
Double fours. No more fighting. Match over.
Over.
Amir Golegolab is the winner of this match, and the PR goes to Mr. Mochi Man. All right.
Ooh, what a game!
So what's
but
the average PR though? I think, did Amir win the average PR?
I think so. Yeah.
Amir might have won the average PR because he had that one match
game.
at a 1 point something, and Mochi had that one at a 5.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said someone is taking the time to think about smashing the like button like they're thinking about taking the cube. They're not sure, true. So they just pass.
Yeah.
Don't forget, it's almost always a double take.
Yeah.
If you're playing XG.
Hello.
Hello, Mochi. Let me put you guys on the screen. Where'd you go? Justin? Are you there? Justin?
That's my name.
You there? Okay.
Nice rebound match, Mr. Mochi.
Well, I don't know what happened, you know. Did I win the match? I mean, in PR?
I mean, according to the other one, but we are looking, I'm running it right now on my computer, the other one.
It's gonna be very close.
This will determine also average PR, which is close now, I think, right?
He might have won average as well.
I think so. Because the second game ruined your PR.
Well, if you don't count the resign error, because obviously that was just an internet issue, right? And
right.
Yeah. then yeah, for sure. It looks like it's going to be. I don't know what the PRs were in the first match. They were close, yeah?
Yeah, they were close. It's no, Mochy played 1.85
Yeah.
and Amir played 3.83.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe
There were a
this
lot of
game.
decisions in the first match, and there were fewer decisions in the second match. So how is that PR weighted, you know? Because
Yeah.
the first match went on a long time. There were a lot of games in that one, and I think fewer games in the second one, so... But the second match, there were a lot of things in there.
Yeah,
that were
anyway,
Interesting, yeah.
it was exciting, interesting match.
Sure, my computer's almost done running it. Just clicking through some things here.
Yeah, I should play him in the tournament, like in a clean situation, because this session is not really clean result by any means.
But the overall results should be so close, actually.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Game 3, move number 7 for Amir. The double tiger was right. I looked at that briefly, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, let's review some of the games.
From this match?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, if he wants to join, he's welcome to join, of course.
So I'm going to share my screen here. You can see that? And so it has Mochy winning the PR on this match, 2.45 to 2.72 on my computer.
You don't have your screen?
It's not shared?
No. It's
I thought it was.
blank. Amir just joined the meeting too.
Stop screen sharing. Let me share my screen again. Maybe. Yeah, it's this one. Better? You can see the screen now, yeah?
Yes, but you should... okay, yeah, cool.
Oh, but no, this match was really well played. There really isn't much in this one, but
Of course, there's always going to be some things.
Hi, Amir. Thank you
yes.
for the match.
Well played.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, this match was really well played. There really isn't much in this.
Oh, I can hear my voice again.
ببینم دوباره وقتش میکنم
It's from Amir.
چیز میشه
6-1. Yeah, I thought game 1 was interesting. It had some good decisions in it.
Right. Lots of good decisions, actually.
Lots of really good decisions.
Right.
This 5-1 to cover, I thought was good. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I thought game 1 was interesting. It had some good decisions in it. So, do you want to just start looking at it, or?
Sure.
Okay. So, I mean, this 5-1, we both kind of just looked at hopping off and just controlling more of the outfield with the idea of trying to just make the 11.
What about the cube action?
Where's the first cube?
I mean, the 4 cube. I think, is it obvious for you?
It was, well, the take, when we looked
Yeah.
at it a little bit later, I thought I wasn't sure about the cube itself at that point, more so than the take. Because I
Okay.
just thought that maybe if he misses the one, then you still have 4 guys off, and it's going to be hard going for him, you know?
I think many players would drop it, by the way.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. It looks scary. It looks very scary. And then here's the cube decision here. And it was a redouble and a take. And the take, it wasn't even close. Huge. 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 I just
Okay.
figure with 4 guys off, though.
So if it has been a 3 off, maybe it's a good double, but not with a 4 off.
Because yeah, seems reasonable. I just thought, you know, if he just misses and we could lift the guy, then 4 guys off is pretty good, and he doesn't even have you closed out yet, you know? All the problems start to arise once he rolls the ace. Because even if he points on you on the 5, you still might be able to enter and lift it, in which case you're not that bad off. I mean, you are bad off. You would prefer to have not been hit at all, but no, that was a really good take, and there were a lot of differing opinions in the chat, and then I looked it up in the middle of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And the 5-4 here was interesting. I thought that was a tough play.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I certainly would not have found this play over the board. Any
So
thoughts?
his play is equally good as the best play.
Yep, making the 2. I would not have made the 2. I said that adamantly,
Yeah.
and it's so close to being right, like being the best play. It's like equal.
Yeah, you were right.
I would have made some other play down here that didn't even hit on the 5, but I guess hitting with the 9 on the 5 is okay because the guy is on the 2. But if he were on the 3, it probably wouldn't be the best idea with this number because there would just be too many hit backs, I think, from the roof. But I thought that was a really tough play. Then the 6-4 is close. And then these double 6s. Could have hit on the 1, which I thought was the idea here. Just keep it from anchoring. And yeah, this 3-1. I called this play out over the board, switching the 4 and hitting on the ace. Tied it with all the other plays, but I thought that was the fun one to keep him from anchoring. Ends up being the right play. It's one of these classic sort of blitz plays. Since the guy doesn't really have any board to speak of, it's not so bad. What else do we have here? Game 2.
Okay,
5-3.
Amir also joined the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Amir?
So this 5-3 is a blunder.
Yeah.
Because I have some bad numbers like 6-4 or like double ace.
6-4 is a not bad number.
Yeah. Well, 6-4 is not terrible. Of course, he gets to play to the 2 point.
Yeah.
But it's one of these things where I just think like you get to make your board, and I know sometimes you're worried about maybe like the 6-1 that could happen next, but there's no guarantee you ever get to make your board again either, right? Which is kind of what happened. You did
No.
this happened?
You missed the point. The point is I could play very freely. For example, if I roll 3-1, then I can just 2 down, you know, because he has no board. So I don't care. I just maximize the build-up to the 9 point. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And this is exactly what happened. Like I roll 3-2 and I play 2 down. I wouldn't if he had a 5-point board.
If he makes the board, do you cube?
I would double anyway, but my point was that yeah, this 3-2 was played just because he has 2 blocks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And another 3-2 in the next row too.
Yeah.
Then I give up the builders because I don't need it anymore. and he has very strong board. I mean, I need it, but his board is so strong, so I didn't want to risk it.
5, of course. 6-2. Anything else in this game?
Yeah, these are not very interesting.
Nothing. Game 3. Yeah, let's look at, so 6-5 ran out. Where was the double fives decision? Yeah, right here. This is the one I was thinking of.
Oh, what a tough play. Well
I just
done,
thought
Amir.
it wasn't right to do this here.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure between just making the 3 or coming down and making the 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
So what ultimately led you to make this play, Mochy? You there?
Maybe.
I don't see anything now.
Oh, you don't see my screen anymore?
I saw it.
Okay.
You just close it now.
All right, well, let me go back to the screen share thing. And I'll start sharing again.
Sure. Could you show me the 5-4 and 3-1 followed by 5-4?
6-5, 5-3, 2-1, 4-2, double fives. Yeah,
Right.
I thought that was interesting. And 6-3.
Yeah, I'm up in the race, and I don't want to risk 2-6, 4-6, 5-6, and 5-3.
Yeah, I was sure that I wasn't going to make the blitzing play, but I wasn't sure between 2 down and making the ace or just.
Oh,
making
I
the
see.
3.
Okay.
But
no, but making 3 gives him too many.
it gives him too many shot building numbers and the numbers to build too. So.
Yeah.
Then the 6-3 came out, and then the 5-4 is actually right to double tiger.
Wow.
And I saw this, but kind of discarded it in my own brain. I was like, no, I like the play that he made.
How about my 1-3?
Yeah, that was
I would have
interesting.
just covered.
Okay.
Yeah. I can tactically see the reason why you made it, but I thought the 5-point was just too strong.
Yeah. We thought maybe you made this move to avoid getting the cube next roll.
Yeah. And 4-2, of course, and then you just game's over.
Okay.
Game 4.
So 3-1 is a big blunder. I didn't want to give him a free roll so that he could make a 5-point. And then, I have to hit Ruth anyway. That was my thinking. But maybe he couldn't cover sometimes. Then it's a huge, obviously.
Yeah.
And
this
giving him
cube,
so many numbers to hit.
This cube we called out over the board too. This one here.
Oh, okay.
I just thought at the score, trailing like you are, this is a pretty volatile position. The guy's got 2 blots in the outfield, plus he's back on the 24, and you've got 13 checkers in the zone. Thought there was enough here for this one, especially at the score.
Right. I guess I screwed up this one. I thought about it, of course.
Yeah. And then after the 6-3.
Yeah.
And he fans.
Too good?
Just.
Oh no.
Way too good.
Really?
With the 2 blots out there, I mean, if you get to pick those guys up, I guess it's just way too much,
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Justin also realized.
On my bad numbers, I cover, and then he could roll 4-3, 2-5, and hit the 7-point and stuff, or maybe double 2, or I don't cover. So I was pessimistic, maybe.
Yeah, that's. Then this one was played perfect. This one. 5-2. That's an interesting spot. What's up with this one? Huh. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think I could have found this one.
Interesting.
I don't think I
He's
could have
dipping
found this
ace
one.
and 4. And he still, I mean, he's up in the race, so he doesn't want to make a 22 anchor. That's stupid. He ran because he doesn't want to, you know, make a 22. But better play was to go for the anchor. I don't think I could find it too.
I thought I would have made this one.
Oh yeah, 6-5. That was a mistake. Yeah, I didn't like my play. I think I guess I have to 2 down with 6-5.
Yeah, no? Or no, I would have did something like this or one of these other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, we mentioned this one briefly. It's just so many funny numbers. And then he just gets to play and do kind of whatever he wants at that point, right? And I mean, you're not really worried about getting hit here either with this board. Might almost be beneficial.
That's kind of stupid. I mean, I don't know why I did that. It's so obvious now. I'm not up in the race. I'm outboarded. I outboard him, and he has nothing. He has blocks and everything. Yeah, I would have played 2 down if I was awake, you know.
Yep. And then the double here, of course, and then immediately rolls the double 5s, which then you're like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. Why did he get to roll double 5s? But then he never gets to clear the 8 point in this game. Everything else just comes in, and you're just building your board, just waiting. He's just clearing, and then he doesn't get to leave to do it. And then you rolled it.
Yeah.
And that was that story for that game. Game number 7. Yeah, I wouldn't have hit. I would have did something else, but that's almost even money for the same thing, so
okay.
No worries.
This is John
I
O'Hagan's
think I would
play.
have did something different, but my play would have been a mistake.
5 point is also John O'Hagan's play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool. 2-1.
Oh, how about my 4-1? I didn't like my 4-1 as well.
Here?
4-1.
No.
Last move.
A little bit, yeah. Last move. Oh, okay, it was correct. I thought it could be right to play 39 and 6-5 with the same reason before. I'm not up in the race. You know, I don't care about getting hit so much. I output him and stuff. So, but obviously it was wrong.
I guess the race is just too close here. Yeah.
Maybe he's happy to hit with ace. I don't know.
Tough one. 5-1. Okay. That's just better for the race, putting him on the 5. You're not expecting to get any contact anyway.
Interesting. So is my cube correct at that score?
Yep. Very good cube.
Oh, very good cube.
Very small double.
And then 5-4, which is a great shot. 3-2. Maybe better for the race. Yeah, the 5 and the 4, right? You're not expecting to get a shot anyway. 3-2.
And what about the cube action? Redouble.
Monster pass.
Okay.
Monster pass. Huge pass. I guess John O'Hagan in the chat said his take point is what, 40% of the score? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So. And then game 8. 6-3. Interesting. 6-4. And then the 4-3. Better to lift and hit. And I think everything else looks good. Even staying further back is better. Okay.
I think he made a couple mistakes in the end, like just go down, please. Wait. Oh, is it good? Like 5-4? How about move number 11, 5-4? Was it correct for him?
Even money. I would
small.
have played the guys from the 8 I said in the chat just because I thought maybe keeping the contact so you couldn't run as freely
Right.
would be a little bit better because the race was close. I
Uh-huh.
could plus it real quick, but. And then, of course, the numbers happened. And that was the end of that. All right. Well, that was fun, gentlemen.
Yes.
That was fun. Oh,
Amir, are you there?
thank you.
حسین جان صدامو داری؟
آره صدات دارم. So maybe you turn off your screen share.
Yep,
Justin,
sounds
thank
good.
you.
Is it off?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good.
امیر
No
خان
problem.
عالی بودی.
جونم
چی فکر
حسین.
میکنی راجع به بازی؟ امیر, you played very well. What do you think about the game?
چی حسین جان صداتو نداشتم.
عالی بودی. چجوری فکر میکنی راجع به بازی؟ بازی خوبی بود؟ نبود؟
دری که با موچی دارم بازی میکنم بدون شک که بازی خیلی خوبی بود، ولی خب واقعا خیلی ناراحتم از اتفاقاتی که همیشه برای من به وجود میاد راجع به نت. متاسفانه خب در ایران همین اتفاق هم میفته همیشه و این قطع و وصی‌ها متاسفانه باعث یه سری اختلالات میشه. اگر یادت باشه بازی با ترکیه با ظفرتاش اتفاق برام افتاد، بازی با سروش اسدی عزیز، بازی با
درست.
امیر اشراقی از این بازی و بازی متعددی بوده که من متاسفانه بالای نت اصلا اعصابم به هم ریخته. خب
اوکی.
دیگه کارش هم نمیشه کرد یه جورایی. بازی خوبی بود، هرچند بازی اول بازی خودم رو انجام ندادم. یک اشتباه بزرگ که کردم خواستم در حین بازی تحلیلش بکنم که برای بچه‌ها هم جا بیفته. یه جورایی دیدین که رسیدم به 18 ثانیه، در صورتی که من هیچ موقع اینجوری وقت کم نمیارم، همیشه 3-4 دقیقه تایم بانک میمونه خاطر جمع به خاطر همون نت و اوضاع.
درست.
متاسفانه با اول اشتباه کردم، اومدم تحلیلش بکنم و خطام خیلی رفت بالاتر. بازی دوم که خیلی خوب داشتم بازی میکردم و اتفاق نت افتاد. بازی سومم بدون اغراق میگم خدا میدانه، یعنی واقعا یه جورایی نت جوری بود اعصابم بود همچنان، هر لحظه میترسیدم، میگفتم نکنه قطع
اوکی.
بشه، نکنه قطع. یه جاهایی میتونستم
اوکی.
بکنم
من تا اینجا رو
ولی خب
بگم. He says it was a great match, obviously with the best in the world, but internet connection is always on my mind, and it's always making me nervous about the game, and I can't play my game actually, and I'm always thinking about losing my connection. It always happened in the online games for me. He's actually unfortunate for that. In the first game he did well, and the second game he did pretty well, and that happened.
Oh, it was critical spot too, right at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah, and he says I don't even get to that time bank situations in normal internet connections, you know. He actually says he didn't use his time to make his plays. He was only trying to make the play with the internet connection, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean he's the first player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I think he was kind of normal. I mean, he spent some time on some moves and. All right.
Yeah. امیر خان عالی بود. فکر نمی‌کردم که شما بازیکن سریعی باشی و خب من گفتم که مشکل اینترنت بود، بازی‌ها خیلی دیر انجام میدادی.
امیدوارم که در آینده دوباره بتونم با موچی بازی بکنم، چه بازی آنلاین چه بازی حضوری انشالله در آینده. هر زمانی که ایشان دوست داشته باشه دوباره حاضرم که با ایشان بازی بکنم، حالا انشالله در هفته‌های آینده، در ماه‌های آینده، هر زمانی که ایشان دوست داشته باشه. نه به عنوان یک بازیکن خوب باشم، ولی به عنوان یک کسی که ریت بالایی داره میتونه ریت خوبی بگیره حاضرم باش بازی بکنم با کسب تجربه.
Okay, he says I'm ready to play with you anytime for anything on online or offline, and not as a strong player, but as a player who has a good rating, so you can give so much of him, and he's ready to play with you anytime.
We should play on the right board.
Yeah, sure. میگه باید
That would be fun
روی
to watch.
حضوری بازی کنیم. Yeah, sure.
ایشالله.
Maybe I should come to Iran.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. میگه شاید باید بیام به
Maybe you can
ایران.
meet somewhere in the middle.
No, it's difficult for them.
Oh, okay.
Because US.
Is it easy for you to get in?
It's no problem. Japan, Iran, friends country.
میگم حسین جان بهش بگو شاب قدسی.
Okay. بگو امیر
جان. آره میگم بهش بگو که شاب قدسی دعوتش میکنه بیاد ایران به امید خدا که ایران باشی بازی انجام بدیم.
Yeah. He says Shahab Qudsi is inviting you to Iran to play the match in Iran anytime you want.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You should go.
Great.
Yeah,
We'll
cool.
set it up, have another photo shoot almost like you guys did in California there. That would be amazing. But like,
Yeah.
you had the Japan edition, you had the California edition, now you can have the Iran edition. That would be amazing.
Yeah. I'm sure you will be impressed by Iranian players. There's
Because
ton
you can't
of
stream
good
it live.
players.
You gotta shoot it. You gotta shoot it and then have the Galaxy guys edit it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And then have us yell over it.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I'm very impressed. So he's basically saying he's not even the strongest player in Iran. He said that. And he
He's
didn't
humble.
play well because he always, think about the time management because of the internet. So if I compute all those things correctly, he could play much better than this. And there are many players that play better than him in Iran, right?
I think it's his humbleness to say that there's a lot of player better than him in Iran.
I know.
But
I know.
yeah.
I would be very surprised if there is a better player than him in Iran.
Yeah, but I think
But I know there are many good players in Iran. I know a couple of Iranian players, and I'm sure Iran is a great country for backgammon. So
Yeah.
I'd love to visit Iran one day. I promised to come. Too many Iranian players already, but then it never happened yet. But I didn't give up.
cool. I think it happens soon in a big tournament.
Could sponsor a meetup, get Mochy out there, have a battle royale,
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I have to run.
Okay. You all have to run.
Sign off, yep.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank
I'll see
you.
guys
Thank
later.
you everyone for
See you.
watching us, and we'll see you on 17th for the next match, the last match with Will Snellings. Yeah.
Oh, I think we're gonna change the date. I will let you know, guys.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
next
so
one's
stay
Wilcox
tuned.
Snellings, which will be amazing. I
Cool.
look forward to that one.
All right. It's getting stronger and stronger.
He is.
Thank you.
He's putting in the time right now. He's putting in the time. He's
Yeah.
getting ready. He's taking it very seriously.
Okay, everyone. Have a
Later.
good time. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye. Ciao.
Bye, Amir.
امیر خان
بای.
خداحافظ همگی قربان شما.